Hello and welcome. Welcome to my channel. Oh, have you ever been so sick and tired? Sick and tired of the outcome, sick and tired of situations, sick and tired of people, sick and tired of wanting to know what's going to happen, but you don't know. Well, there in the truth lies my strength. And this is probably going to be one of my favorite readings going forward. What you don't see coming. Because I'm very good at that. I'm very talented at that. And I know that. So, we're going to get right into it. But before we start, cards on the bottom of the deck. Pay attention to your intuition. Means something different to me, but it's okay. Be vocal. Speak your mind. And for others, it may be about a time of moving on or wish fulfillment with money. Because that's underneath that card. Welcome in. Whew. It's a little early. Honestly, I'm still sick. But I couldn't hesitate any longer. I couldn't wait. Anyway, I've waited long enough. This was going to be the reading I gave you. To be honest, I was going to give you whatever comes out. I've had that fucking... You'll see it next. You'll probably see it next. Maybe Sunday or next week sometime. But I was going to give you guys the pink... Here's one. The microphone's pink. But I was going to give you that reading next. You know, the thumbnail I made about 3 weeks ago. That's just been sitting there collecting dust. All signs. But you don't see coming. Ooh. Some of you guys may be okay. Watch out for the fictitious facts. I might sniffle a little bit. I'm still not feeling great. Watch out for the fictitious facts of love. So some of you are dwelling on a connection or the reciprocation of love. You're gonna keep dwelling, and if you don't, they may fuck your brains out. They may fuck your brains out. But this is how they leave you. Holy shit! This is gonna be a good reading. This is how they leave you. You need to keep that. And kind of put a pause on it and keep it at work. Ooh, there she is. There she is. You need to trust yourself on that shit. Because this ding-a-lang or vagina ain't worth shit. It comes in and it goes out. Comes in, it goes in. Like so it comes in, it goes out. It sound like the ocean of the motion kind of energy. It's a little early for this reading. I can already tell. I can feel it. A person wants it, or they believe they can invest in it, but they're feeling foolish when it becomes time to gain it. But it's all they think about having. Is this you, or is this them? I don't know. I don't give a fuck. The more I sit on it, it's a fantasy for somebody. For somebody out there, I saw the Page of Coins. It's more or less in the page. It's a fantasy. So it's almost like somebody wants to feel utopia, but they're afraid to begin. You can't start what you don't have. I'll say it again. You can't start what you don't have. And fear will imprison your mind a little too much. A little too much. Here we go. Show me something else that they don't see coming. This isn't for Aries. Fuck. I gotta get rid of Aries. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try though. Hide that bitch. This is for everybody. How like people come in like, oh, he's reading Aries. My phone just said to me, dead ass in my ear. It was like, it said it again. It just said, is it for everything I should call you from now on? Is it for everything? You tell me, bitch. I'm going to tell you shit. I'm tired. I keep getting... No, B is not what you should call me. Shut the fuck up. Why do you keep talking to me? All right. So you never talk to me this much. Stop trying to get attention. Lovers. Oh, these headphones might come off. Where the fuck is my phone? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Bixby I was like, that's not a goddamn Australian accent that I put on Google. I'm like, who is this bitch? That was Bixby. I don't even use that shit. How the fuck did you do that when I get the sound off? Turn it all the way down. Ta-da. You ain't saying shit now, are you? Not to me. All right. This will be a collective what you don't see coming. We'll start there. Okay, let's do this. What you don't see coming, collective. What does the collective not see coming? What do they not see? Nazi! It kind of sounds like that. It's going to be different. I wonder how hard it's going to make me read this because of what it's doing with the tarot cards. It's almost like they don't want me to tell you. A lot of people invest in cards or invest in themselves or try to invest in their future through tarot cards. And a lot of people out there will tell you that it's the devil. Look inside of yourself to figure out the situation. It's only devilish if they fear. If they fear what they are not ready to understand. Half the time, it's a blessing in disguise. The other half of the time, it's irrelevant to your actual situation. All right, that one doesn't want to go in, so we'll start with that one. Ooh, changes are coming. Changes are coming. Show me something else. For everybody. So immediately, I'm done. I'm over it. I'm actually starting to feel like I'm doing like Ouija board work right now. Don't like it. Don't care for it. It doesn't surprise me that much, but it tells me changes are coming. It also tells me that the changes that are coming are going to be like a flash of heat. Like basically somebody undresses you, takes you away for the night, fucks you good. But at the same time, where's it going to leave you? Where's it going to leave you? Or where are you going to leave yourself with that situation? Just be careful of new energy that wants to come in like the flash of night and represent you. Fuck. I'm going to have to read you the tarot, but I'm going to have to read you psychically. Fuck! All right. So just be careful of that energy. We'll go back to the psychic thing in a second. You will want to entertain it. You will have the curiosity. You will have Cupid's arrow towards it. I think you're going to recognize you're better off on your own. It may take a little more hint than you want. A little more tingency than you want to believe. But you recognize, I can hold my glass for myself. So let's go to the second part of what I was feeling. I would not get too overindulgent with people that are fast-tracked right now. A fast-tracked mind, a fast-tracked person is it's almost like they're going to win to fail. And I understand this very well right now. It's like they're going to get what they want for the short term, but in the long term, they lose. And then anytime somebody wins, they get over the win or the win becomes, excluded to the future. So they win, but what they win is only lived for so long. So then they become that sponge. So then they come after what you have or what you have to offer because they've got nothing. What the fuck? Just be careful. Oh, shit. Don't let it happen. Don't let that shit happen. Don't let people fuck your dreams up. Don't let it happen. I'm going to tell you real quick. Just keep working. Sometimes it's better to say no and move the fuck on. I'm over it. Look at this. Move the fuck on. Some people don't deserve what you have to offer. I've actually been experiencing something like this. And I've experienced it year over year over year. So how many times have you experienced it? How many times has it made fucking sense to you? To where it's like you get down and dirty and serious, but the other person fears it or doesn't understand it or intellectually thinks they can take control of a situation that they have no power over. You never had power over it. You never wanted power over it. But if you're smart, if you have wisdom, you knew the beginning to the end. It wasn't about discovering who has power over a situation. It was about building power together. Are you listening? Are you paying attention? Here we go. Give me something else. We're going to shuffle. So think about shuffle 3 times. I'm going to trust 3. I keep seeing that fucking number. Number 3. Oh, we haven't even started the science. Let's see what the fuck that brings in. I'm actually curious. Actually, I was thinking about doing it the same way. Giving you a little bit of the tarot and giving you a little bit of me, because I know tarot may have accuracy, but I'll blow the tarot away. Like, blow that bitch away. It doesn't make me feel righteous, doesn't make me feel better than anybody. It just makes me understand who I am. At the end of the fucking day. The Hermit reversed. Who's holding back? Are you holding back, or is it the person you're dealing with or dealt with? Somebody's holding back. Or is it somebody significantly younger than you? Because I feel a young and an older energy. I feel somebody around your age. But I also feel younger energy around you that's holding back. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to make things up, but I'm going to tell you what I can feel. As I look down at that card, somebody's not only holding back, they're hiding secrets. I never get secrets off the Hermit card. Somebody's holding secrets. It's like they're not putting you up for exposure on the truth. They're wanting you to, it's almost like they want you to see it, but they know they're not willing to say shit. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit, please. Okay. Obviously, she wants to come out. You see this card? It's the 8 of Swords in reverse. So somebody's hoping you'll break free from the lies, the distrust, the dishonesty, or you'll conquer the problem. They're afraid to be the strength that you need to become. They don't want you to become the strength because they feel like you need to learn how to be the strength. This could be a sister, a brother, a mother, a lover, whatever the fuck it is. It could be one of the 3, 4 I just said. I don't even know how many I just said. I ain't focused on it. But I just know it's one of the. I didn't get child energy out of the 10 of Cups. Disdain. There could be some disdain on energy as well with a lover or the separation because of a child. Whatever. Fuck it. I'm not going that deep. We're not doing that right now. Here we go. You gotta learn to love yourself. I'm telling you. This one comes out first because I wanted to. All right. So the 4 coins. The 4 swords reversed. Clarify it. Somebody's not trying to be preoccupied with loss. They're trying to ignore their emotions. Who are you? What are you doing? And why? What are you doing and why? Somebody's trying to hide how they feel. And they fucking know they're doing it. They know they're doing it. 4 of coins. 4 of swords. 8 of cups. Reversed. So it's like you're trying to hide your feelings. You know what you want. You want to go back towards it, but you won't admit that that's what you fucking want. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Here we go. Oh my God. That tells me you're confused. You're confused as fuck. It's almost like, do I jump on the Johnny or do I lick the vagina? What the fuck is that? Some people could be contemplating too, like, do I entertain or manifest things I'm not used to? Start brand new beginnings in areas I don't understand. Others are contemplating why they're holding back. The Star card, the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Swords reversed, and Judgment. So a lot of people are trying to figure out what's going to work right now in 2024. What's going to work? How do I achieve this? How do I get there? How do I not feel like that fucking asshole? How do I not do that? I can tell you it's going to take a lot of strength. I can tell you it's going to take a lot of balance. And I can tell you this, it's going to take a lot of work. A lot of work. I mean, lots of work and self-integrity, self-respect. Okay, now I'm getting the current theme. So the current theme showing me you have to be careful because you're going to feel you're going to feel like you should focus on what feels right, but you're going to like put it on a pedestal or tippy toe around it this year. Be careful of that energy. And I feel like it's not you doing it like boastfully. I feel like you're letting that energy come towards you, and then that's how you respond to it. So be careful of that. Be careful of that. And if you're wondering if I'm reading my own energy, no. I get you in a room. I like you. I'm gonna have you undressed in seconds. Seconds. I'm not even gonna talk to you. It's just me naked. We're gonna be fucking. It's me. Not everybody's like that. We can talk after. That's how I am. Well, I may do a little more. Maybe. Depends on the person, depends on how I feel. But still, let's just put it to you this way. You're going to have that opportunity, but is that opportunity going to be worth your time? I need you to really focus on this. I want you to really focus on the title of this reading. I want you to really focus on that and what this reading is all about. As I tell you that, I'm also very happy alone. Very happy on my own. Always have been, always will be. Because people don't seem to listen or care enough. And I've learned that the hard way. They'll say one thing and do another. They'll act one way, but do another. They'll try to hide it, and I'll find it out. I've lived this life for too long. Too long. Where the shit in the world's just been so disheveled. Sometimes it's better to say no, just back the fuck away from people. Let them like create their own drama, their own problems, their own shitty mindsets, or let them deal with their fear. Let them learn. Kind of is the energy I fall under. Let them learn. Just because you wanted to teach them something, or you wanted to learn something from them, whether you were able to learn something from them. Usually, sometimes I'm able to, but it doesn't make you any different. But you can't go in one way. When you go in with one foot, you get nowhere. When you go in just for you, you go nowhere. You go nowhere. You think I'm making this shit up? You think I just like to talk? You think you don't hear that? You think as sick as I am, I'm not going to be genuinely honest with you? Are you fucking kidding me? I've been wanting to come up for weeks, and tonight I almost didn't. I was going to early, and I'm like, no, fuck that. Because I was struggling coughing too much. Here we go. Ooh, it's getting warm down here. I need it, but I don't need it. It's getting to the point where it's hard to breathe. We're going to start with all signs now. All signs. Aries. I'm going to like this. I already know I'm going to love this motherfucking reading. So let's put the tarot down for a minute and talk to you, Aries. Aries, what's going on? What the fuck is really going on? What's going on? So do you know that this year you're going to have to make some pretty strong decisions? Do you know that? So this is for the Aries that it resonates with, which you're going to have to focus on where you move your ass to. You're going to have to focus on the people you pay attention to. You're also going to have to focus on what makes you happy. Because if you don't, you're going to get severely depressed this year. I'm telling you. And I once again, read the fucking title. Read the fucking title. What you don't see coming. And if I know this is one of my most powerful strengths, I would pay attention. I would definitely pay attention to what I'm telling you. So if you don't want to become depressed, you don't want to become fed up, you don't want to have drama in your life, it may be wise as you move to be very selective and open minded about who you let in or why you let it in. Because they're coming. Whether you're fucking ready for it or not, they're coming towards you, bitch. They're all coming towards you. And you're going to have to decipher. It may cause a little bit of angst or anxiety, or you want to shut the door, almost close the blinds and nobody's home energy. It ain't going to work. Not this year. Not in 2024. I can see that the universe is going to push you in such an area of your life where you're going to have to, put up or shut up. Let's see what we get with the tarot. Good luck with that. You know what? I'm going to do it. So you're going to be very stable or focused on your stability. Also, where it can align you. It's almost like you don't, and you're out. You're the last card out. All cards are in reverse. You could feel very uncertain of the next investment or opportunity you're going to land. With the Four of Coins in reverse, balance in reverse, I feel like you're doing okay. So this is going to be for the Aries that's doing well. You're not homeless. You're not on housing. If you're an Aries that's homeless or housing, using the Wi-Fi connection that you can afford, this ain't your reading. This is not your fucking reading. This is for an Aries that's doing well and wants to continue doing well. Why I say that is that you have 3 coins of card. You have 3 coin cards to start. They're all in the reverse. But it's almost as if I get like a frazzled energy. Like you want more out of it, or you want it to bring in more wish fulfillment without feeling like that's the reason. What the fuck? All right, so the World and the Emperor is reversed. I feel like you kind of, if you're supposed to pull out your pistol, your 6-shooter, you're kind of hesitant to pull it out or to even look in the direction. I get this. I don't want to look in that direction. I don't trust that direction. That direction doesn't ever make me feel kind of like McDonald's. It doesn't ever supersize me. And I don't know why you feel that way, but I'm getting the energy like you're not wanting to deal with it. You could want the communication, though. What the fuck? But it's not going to be healthy. Who the fuck am I reading? All right, so your stubborn ass is probably going to do the communication. I'm going to tell you the truth. You're probably going to do the communication. I just got something weird. So I'm going to tell you. I don't care anymore. So I'm going to tell you. If you're a woman, this is for like the woman Aries that's like really good at sex. Like fuck the shit out of another woman or a man. If you're an Aries man, I didn't pick up anything on sexual behavior. But when it comes to the woman, it's like if that's your attitude, you almost take that too far. You might not be the best kisser, but you think you're the best kisser. I don't know. I don't care. Fuck off. Here we go. Aries. What you don't see coming. Show me why. You don't see a cycle repeating. Yeah. So it's telling me you do not see a cycle repeating. For you to get the 8 of Wands in reverse, the 3 of Coins in reverse, you're going to try to ignore that with your work or your ethic or your psyche. Your psyche is going to tell you, let me ignore that. There's nothing I can learn or I can be taught or I can grow from. Wrong, wrong. The Empress is here to tell you you can always learn and grow. And if this is how you've been feeling, or you've had cobwebs in the basement, whether it's a dick, a vagina, I don't care what the fuck it is, think about all the wrong judgments you've made or why you've made them, or why you've held on to them. Let them go. Let them go. Because the communication is here this year. The communication is here this year. The change is supposed to be here this year. But are you ready for it? It's telling me you're not ready for it. I feel like you're too. This is what your fear is. You've got to kind of, you know what this card means? Death and rebirth. You've kind of got to go through that transition and start all over. And look at the next card. We'll do it all together at the same time. Same time. Truth and clarity card upright this time. You've got to go through this. Nobody else can do this. And if you don't, are you lying to somebody else or are you lying to yourself? You tell me. Are you lying to somebody else or are you lying to yourself? So let me get this right. You want to have this hot and spicy relationship or wanting to be entertained, but you're not willing to entertain the right things in 2024. On a career setting, you're going to focus a lot on that versus people. You'll give the people focus. Oh, let's go into the psyche. Fuck the tarot. Fuck the tarot for a minute. You'll go into 2024 giving people the opportunity, but you'll back off from it. Or you won't trust it. You won't trust it. I don't need the tarot to tell you that. I can just look at the screen and tell you. I can feel you through the screen. So it makes me kind of wild. So it makes me the wild card. You know, like, fuck that. It's something else, I tell you. Anything else for Aries? Show me something else. 2024. That they don't see coming. I want one more thing. What don't they see coming? You may hear of people with health issues around you too. Something about health is trying to get my attention. Why do I get this I'm too preoccupied energy? I'm too preoccupied. I want to move on. I want to trust. I want to gain. But I don't want to communicate because I don't trust it. That's what your reading's saying. So maybe this year, 2024, Aries, is a big stride in getting balance. If you want to feel that structural energy of love, finance, and money, if you want all of the above, focus on what I just said. Focus on what you really want and why you want it. And put the work in, because I see you avoiding the love situation. I see you either feeling like you're too hot to trot. Maybe you got some perky, beautiful nipples, and a guy would love to bounce them off his fucking pecker or something. I don't fucking know. I don't care. Maybe you've got fucking the bee's knees looks to another person, or you've got that kind behavior that they've always admired, but they're still going to be afraid of you, or you're going to be afraid of it. Is what it's the fucking message keeps repeating. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it, but it's what I'm seeing. So with the star reversed and the balance card reversed, it tells me you have to go after balance. You have to understand things for what they are. You have to let go. You kind of have to free your mind. This is going to be a year where if you don't free your mind's going to control the outcome for many years. Many years. Aries happens to be like a Leo. They happen to get stuck in or a Taurus. They happen to get, so if you have Taurus placements or Leo placements, you're fucked. Aries, if you have either one, you're fucked. If you don't pay attention, you tend to get stuck in a stubborn embodiment or environment where you think you know what's best. And nobody can tell you different until they tell you different, and you realize you were wrong the whole time. You accept it, you move on from it, but you don't look at the time lost. Focus on that this year. This is the message for you. Focus on the wasting of time, because you've been wasting too much fucking time. Whether it's thinking you can do better, I am better, or I deserve better. You need to focus on that in 2024. I can't wait to get the fuck to Leo. I'm so curious what I'm going to say. I hope I can retain it. We'll see. All right. But let's keep going. Stability is going to be a big footing for you. You're not really going to want anything to rock you or move you. You're not going to want. You ever heard this saying, don't throw stones at a glass house? Well, you're not going to be the glass house this year. But you're also going to have to learn how to drop your intention towards others, respectively understand them, but be ahead of them. And if you don't do that correctly, it's going to fail, or you're going to fail, and you're going to fail for many years. When I tell you many years, this is the Aries that stuck up their ass. If you're an Aries that stuck up your own ass, you're going to continue that for a long time, and you're going to have many life lessons until you actually eat your shit, kind of. Page of Swords, reversed. Are you struggling with communication? Are you struggling to believe that it's existent for you? Are you struggling to honor that it's available? Because the double reverse makes me feel like you don't trust it. You don't fucking trust it, and you know that. It's almost like you're putting too much pride, judgment, and skill set inside of yourself, and you're thinking that's adaptable or acceptable, and seeing how long you can run with it. How long can I carry the football kind of energy? Good fucking luck with that. Good luck with that. Because once that football falls out of your hands, you're not picking it back up. You're going to have to keep moving or get tackled. If you get tackled, you're going to stay down. You're going to stay down for a while. This isn't going to be the loveliest reading for Aries. This is going to be the honest truth for Aries. You need to really own your shit. When I say own your shit, focus on what's going to make you happy and not what has made you happy or what you believe excites you. Because I want you to answer one question. If it's made you so fucking happy, why are you where you are today? And why are you unhappy? If you can answer that question, you win. And honestly, I'd rather you don't come back here. You didn't even tell me. Oh, I won, bitch. But you won. So good luck for you. Here we go. We're going to go to Taurus. Taurus. Yeah, I know the battery's low. I didn't put the fucking keep saying low battery. I didn't put the thing on a charge. And actually, matter of fact, I hate being able to hear myself better when I read. I don't know why I don't like it. I just don't care for it. But tonight's going to be different. Tonight, this morning, whatever the fuck it is. I might even turn off that turbo mode. My fucking computer's loud as hell. I didn't even know it was on. How the fuck did I do that? Right there. Shut up. Oh, it's not going to work because it's already on. There we go. So, if it was very loud, or you heard this like whining sound, it's gone. Come on, you fuck. Taurus. Oh, fuck. God damn, you drying me out. If I don't keep it on, I'll be freezing in like 20 minutes. Because my body temperature is not normal lately. Taurus, you have a lot of spiritual growth happening for 2024, but you also have a lot of expanding and saving. You're going to save money or invest. I see an investment or planning a long-term investment for Taurus. It's almost like you want the return. You see yourself at the return now. Whatever the fuck that's about. Let's keep going. Taurus. The tarot. I also see, before I touch the tarot again, I also see for Taurus, you're going to get involved with people this year, but the people you get involved in are a little different from what Aries is feeling. The way you feel about this is it certain? Is it worth my time? Do I have time for it? Kind of whatever the fuck that's about. That's what I see you doing this year. I do see you having sex too with a partner or two. I see you with more than one person. I see you having that fun or extending that olive branch. I see your ass getting butt naked. Enjoy it. I think you will for the moment with one. The energy I get on the other person is you'll be back and forth, no matter how good it is. If you should lean on it or let it lean on you. What the fuck? Anyways, here we go. Taurus, you've got to kind of. Do I take the wand? Do I take the action? Do I have fun with that shit? Or do I set it free energy? Aries more or less needs to discover what's good for them and what's not. You're going to discover if you want to tolerate it. Woo! Be careful. I feel like for some of you, the first shot is the win. Just for very few of you, it's the second shot. It's that second shot. It's that second person that you didn't see coming. You didn't see it coming. You didn't expect it. You didn't expect the expansion of it. You may not have even been that entangled or intrigued by it. But that person comes, and when they come in, you can't resist it. Or it's on your fucking mind constantly. Whatever. It's getting on my nerves. I'm getting too deep with your shit. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This shit's free. We gotta remember that. Here we go. Here we go. Only give so much for free. Only give so much of your energy for free. Don't give too much. Don't let people figure you out. Because once they figure you out, they won't leave you the fuck alone. Know that shit. Some will. Some will respect it. And I have an audience where some do respect it. But in time, I'll have an audience where they don't understand, they don't respect it, and they don't respect themselves. That's life. Give a dog a bone, bitch. Here we go. Let's put Taurus on the board. Taurus, your turn. Show me something that they don't see coming. Zodiac sign of Taurus, please. Zodiac sign of Taurus. Hey, you're going to have celebrate. I'm fucking over this shit. I'm fucking over it. I already said it. You're going to have celebrations coming towards you. And I feel like you're not focused on it. I feel like you're focused on your own shit. I feel like you're on that shit, putting in the work, probably fending for yourself, trying to bogart the situation around you. I'm done. I'm fucking done. You're working on your shit. You're trying to get balanced with what you want. You're trying to stay grounded, and you fucking know that in 2024. You also don't want to be lied to or feel like the person in the corner. Some of you have felt like you've been in the corner for too long, or in a position where not everything's told to you that should be. Ugh, fuck that. Let's keep going. This is going to be a good one. I can already tell you're going to get a better reading than Aries. I can already tell because I'm starting to really feel the coffee and the energy. You may hear of people, too, around you that pass this year. I keep seeing the ending. The ending. Stuff's just going away. So if it's not somebody passing from you, you may be very prevalent to the energy of letting the old out and not letting it return. You may decide that that's the best way to keep yourself. I don't know. We're going to see what the tarot says. Hello, everybody, and thank you for being here. Taurus. Here we go. Here we go. What they don't see coming. Show me what they don't see coming. This is definitely going to be my favorite reading going forward because I already know that if you're patient enough, you get a lot of the truth out of it. But you may have to be patient and not foolish to the realization and the understanding. So you're gonna have options of communication. Ooh, you're gonna have some sex. You're gonna be sexually active, but you're not gonna stick around, is what it tells me. Or they're not gonna stick around. You're not gonna allow them in your energy for that long. So it's either you decide the sex was okay, but it wasn't what I wanted, or I didn't like this about this person. You have this weird energy around you where you're like, I didn't like this about that. Kind of nitpicking your way out of it so you can put your focus back on you. Nothing wrong with what you're going to do, but do it for the right reasons. And I can't say you win or you lose. You become where you're supposed to be. I can tell you that much. But the Fool is reversed with the Empress. So somebody's going to be having their way with you, or you're going to allow them in. They're going to want to create the ocean. They're going to want to create the waves. They're going to want to put the belly on you. And all right. So today, I'm glad I'm doing this tonight or this morning. I keep saying tonight, but my days and nights are all fucked up. I'm very glad I'm doing this. So all fucking this morning, but yesterday, I'm like, who the fuck is going to get the pregnant card? And why is it going to have so much depth? And I was so fucking curious before coming out here. And it may be more than you that gets this, but it's you. It starts with you. I didn't feel it. The card may have came up for Aries. I didn't feel that for Aries. I didn't feel pregnancy, or I felt like a reconnecting to society or wanting to expand their society relationships with Aries. With you, I see somebody wants to nut in you, or wants to get their rocks off in you, or wants you to get pregnant, or you're going to hear of a pregnancy, of a celebration. So either you're going to end up pregnant if you can become pregnant, or somebody around you, is going to become pregnant. And mind you, this could be a younger person. The I'm going to tell you, the King of Swords is the youngest looking card in front of the 4 cards up top. This could be somebody younger. You may just hear the communication of it this year, of the pregnancy, of the enjoyment. It may be like the talk of the town. It may be something to talk about or entertain, but is it really worth it if it's outside of what you're dealing with? And this is something that'll come in like a flash, like if it's that way. It won't be something you retain, you care about. You just think about it, you realize it, and you may recognize, well, fuck, I should have listened to Leo Fire 555. He said this shit would happen. You may not even remember that. That's fine. But if this is the energy that's trying to come towards you, it comes in and it goes out. So somebody aims to shoot their missile at you, but they aim to shoot their missile at you. They try to get you in that comfortable comfort at night. They want you to feel like, I've got the gold in the pants kind of energy. I don't see it lasting. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you something. I knew I should just read myself, like read the way I can understand shit. You see this right here? Because the cards don't make sense of what I'm going to say after I say this. That's you recognizing I'm going to set something free, or it's trying to set me free, or it's almost like a clusterfuck. Like, how do I handle this, or should I entertain it? The answer right there is no. It's not worth the entertainment, the excitement, or they want something you're already past. So if they came towards you 10 or 15 years ago and wanted a child, you would have been about it. They're not doing that. You're much older, you're much more established, or you're trying to become more established and more of an outsource. You're also trying to really be careful about how you make people feel this year, but also paying attention to your own strengths. That's not in the tarot. I'm just feeling that while I read you. All right. So what I saw when I looked at these cards, it didn't make sense because the cards don't have that meaning. When I look down at that 8 of Cups, when I look down at that 8 of Cups, when I look down at the loss, like the excitement, the joy that it could bring, the happiness, the struggles, the experience, I felt like there was something I needed to tell you. And what is important outside of looking at that is it worth your time? Are you going to let that come in just to fly out? Are you going to, how is it going to make you feel? Are you going to be satisfied with the outcome? I'm sorry, but I'm going to be real. The answer to me, if it's a dude coming in like that, is no. And I'm trying to avoid you from being in your mind. You want to have fun? Fucking go have fun. But maybe it's smarter to put the work in and move towards the goals that you want right now, so you don't end up with the anxiety, the fear, the depression that could come towards you. I'm over it. I feel like if you put the love and the work in that, it brings you to a united experience that's worth your time. You see that? I feel like you start to manifest. I feel like you start to believe in yourself or see yourself for what it is, but you also gain a little more hope. I get this weird fucking hope feeling. Like now I have the hope, the belief, the trust in a situation that I wanted to have, but I knew wasn't right for me. You may have to dodge a bullet this year, or two, or like 99 if they're shooting up in your fucking pelvic area. But that's for you. I don't feel like you're disguising the effort. I feel like you know that the effort's on the table or can be available to you. I feel like you're aware of this. I feel like you're aware of this, and you just need to put yourself in the right place at the right time, or associate yourself with the right people, or what feels like the right people, but they're the wrong fucking people. Oh, they're gonna make you feel like this until it feels like this. Some of you, it's gonna be a hard lesson. You're gonna have to trust your knowledge, your wisdom, your respective nature. Go through that so you can find love, but it's going to cause a lot of that pain first. You're going to go through a lot of that pain. You're going to have to take that bullshit. Others of you are going to be ahead of it. Others of you aren't going to let it through the fucking door. You won't do it because you'll see through the bullshit. And you'll keep manifesting on a dream or an effort that feels far away, but feels like it's within reach. Something about it feels far away, but it's within reach. It's not attainable now, but it will be. Keep telling yourself that, Taurus. Whatever the fuck that's about, keep telling yourself that. All right, we're going to move on. I may leave and have to go blow my nose, guys. Here we go. Gemini. Gemini. Drink my coffee too fast. Fuck me. I just read somebody's comment. Ortega. I'm a Gemini. Hey, Gemini. I'm about to fuck your reading off. It's probably going to be ugly. Ugly because people don't like the truth. People don't like to hear what's real. They'd rather come out and listen to some fantasy bullshit. Almost like they don't really wipe their ass. Wipe your ass better or something. Like, what the fuck? Stop it. Stop it. Stop. I'm over it. It's so fucking true. It's pathetic. It doesn't impress me. It makes me feel like, what the fuck happened to people? What happened to our society? Honestly, what the fuck happened to everybody? When did everybody feel like it became socially acceptable to fuck with people's emotions, but they don't know what the fuck they're doing? I don't like that at all. Changes are coming, Gemini. The Tower card. Changes with a person. Are you going to start communicating to somebody? Ooh, could be an Aquarius. You're going to get better communication from an Aquarius or another air sign? Or are you hoping that the communication shifts? Something like that's fucking brewing. Maybe you've picked up the communication. Maybe you're holding that back and not telling anybody. Who fucking knows? Who cares? Let's find out. Gemini. You also may be communicating with an air or a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Or wanting to fall backwards. What the fuck? You could be wanting to work backwards. Your mind could be so in the verses. I hate reading you sometimes. Your mind could be so in the verses of wanting to move forward that you keep falling backwards or feeling a comfort zone of the past tense energy that feels right to you, but you're basically negating energy. You're negating, like, I'm not going to say sexual. You have a sexual desire towards what I'm talking about, and you want to get frisky with an individual that you didn't get the experience with. You feel like you missed the fucking boat. But at the same time, it isn't about you missing the boat. It's you being attached to that toxicity bullshit behavior. Good luck with that shit. Woo, I can see what you're doing. I can feel what you're doing. And a lot of you display it, but you display it in bursts. You don't just sugarcoat it, hang it up for somebody to see all the time. You wait on that shit. You wait to display how you feel or what you think. It's almost as if I hate to tell you what I already understood about you, but I'm going to tell you, fuck it. Just tell him. Just tell him. What the fuck? It's my channel. I can do what I want here. You don't have to like what I tell you because you're probably not fucking ready for it. A lot of what I'm telling you has to do with a fear-based mindset. And I picked this up way before I came out here. A lot of Geminis have that fear-based mindset that they don't want to entertain. So they'll block it, or they'll start anew, or they'll try to figure out what makes sense for them. They'll try so motherfucking hard and pretend like what they're doing and not focusing on doesn't bother them, but it fucking does. I can see you. I can see your heart beating. I can see it picking up speed right now. And you're like, fuck this guy. I love it. Here we go. I love it in the worst way because honestly, that's not the point of being out here. The point of being out here is to teach you, is to learn from you. But if you haven't figured that out, you ain't gonna figure out shit. If you haven't figured out what I said before that, you ain't gonna figure out a goddamn thing. You're gonna reloop the fucking shit like the rewind button on a VHS system, motherfucker. Here we go. What did I just say? If you haven't fucking learned, the Hierophant came up first. If you haven't learned, where are you going with it? Going towards more lies or trying to hide them, shuffle them down? You're gonna go with your fantasy. You're gonna go with what you feel you can trust. You're gonna try to hide how you feel with the Eight of Swords in reverse, and then the fucking you shit me. And then you got the Nine of Coins. You're not happy with your career. You're not happy with your career or somebody in the career setting, or you won't be in 2024. So that tells me you're either going to have to establish new boundaries with a career, with a relationship, or with yourself. It's one of the fucking three. Maybe all fucking three. But you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to turn that fucking page, turn that fucking wheel, spin the fucking wheel, do something. Because I feel like you're not fighting for that. I feel like you keep feeling like you're putting on all the work, but you're fucking getting nowhere. The Chariots in reverse, you're getting nowhere. Some of you are displeased with an outcome, a home, a love situation, a feeling within inside of yourself. Some of you, it's a deep regret. Some of you, it goes past regret, and it has to do with trauma that you have not fucking faced. Whew. I'm going to tell you all something. If you've read into my astrology, I should be a therapist. I choose not to be because I don't want to deal with somebody who doesn't fucking listen over and fucking over and over again. I'm surprised I even fucking do this because this is getting tiresome. I'm the guy who comes out here who, if I decide to read a spiritual teacher that you watch, I can read them inside and out and predict their future like nobody's business because they're already open source energy. I understand that very well, but I can also pick and choose who I do that with if they allow me to do it with you, or if I feel like it's going to be of need. If you come towards me and I decide to read into you a little bit and I know you're wasting my fucking time, I'm not going to take your money. I'm not going to go after your bullshit. I don't care about your fucking money. I care about doing the right thing. And that's what gives me my power. It's kind of exciting. It's a little lonely, but it's kind of exciting. It's actually, it intrigues me to just to keep going. It actually helps me expand, whether I want to or don't. And I know at any point in time, I have the power to shut the whole fucking thing down. Shut it all the fuck off. But I'm more intrigued by where it could bring me or who it could end up helping. Whether it's a person that's dealing with a family crisis, a relationship crisis, or whether it's children, especially for the children. I think that the last one, the last C is what keeps me going. I'm almost positive. Here we go. All right. I didn't expect that. Can't get them all. Woo, happiness. Oh, so you're going to start making some money or trying to save some money this year. This year, you might want to focus on investing. If you're not focused on it, that I feel like that's what you're supposed to do this year is focus on how to invest your money. Gemini. You got the Sun card and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're aware or awake to that situation. And you got to focus on investing or saving your money. And it feels like for future events, some of you could have something to do with saving your money for children, college, whatever the fuck. But it has something to do with knowing you need to save your money and you haven't been doing it. Stop procrastinating. Stop fucking procrastinating. Didn't you procrastinate enough in my reading? Didn't you do enough? If you don't want to be the one wearing the left shoe with the right shoe, the left shoe's got a sock on it, the right shoe's missing the sock, your foot feels uncomfortable and it's cold. If you don't want to be the one out in the cold, focus on what you're supposed to do. I don't just mean work related. I mean, you're going to have a really hard year with figuring out what's worth balancing or what's worth moving towards. I see for Gemini, you're going to have a really hard year of trusting. What do I trust or move towards? Is this good for me? Is this bad for me? And nobody's going to fix that but you. Not me, not your mother, not your brother, not your Uncle Tammy, which maybe he's bi-gender, whatever the fuck, Tammy, but not your cousin Sherry. Like, no one's going to fix that shit for you. You have to fix it for yourself. You have to stand up and fight for it. Nobody else. You have to stand up and fight for it. You can't look back at what you've been dealt. You can't be afraid. I felt and smelt fear on you. It's very rare when I go into like the psychic medium stuff that I'll read into my feelings via smell. It's very, very rare. I've done it online where I've known certain zodiacs this is gonna happen to them, and then I've witnessed other channels go out there, and I'm like, your shoulder's gonna be fucked up. Person comes out with a sling. You're gonna dye your hair. Person dyes their fucking hair. Another channel, and I know what I'm fucking doing, and I know why I'm doing it. But a lot of it became from smell or immediate feeling within my own body. So with you, what are you gonna do to bring your spirits up? What are you going to, all I'm going to tell you is you need to learn how to trust what's best for you. A lot of you act like you want to play the part, but you ain't ready. Gemini, you're not ready. This is a Gemini. You're not fucking ready for my reading. You're not, I almost feel like I should be reading you personally and by yourself right now. You're not ready. Let's clarify this real quick with the tarot. See what the tarot says. See what the tarot says. We'll do this so you can see everything I fucking do. Show me. Is Gemini ready? Yes or no? Are they ready? Ooh, you got two. You and the number two. See what you got. Does that look like you're ready? Does that look like you're ready to indulge or entertain? It tells me that you want to. It tells me you've already made up your mind that you're going to. You've definitely tried to make up your mind on what you think you should do or how you should go towards it or move towards it. But it's all sexual. It's nothing but sexual. You're not healing old wounds. Fuck that. You need to move on from the past. And that's your problem. You're holding back. Stop fucking holding back, Gemini. What the fuck is wrong with you? Your feelings are bothering you so goddamn much, Gemini. And you're holding back and you're being so fucking resistant about it. It's almost belligerent energy. And you're thinking you're gonna get somewhere with it. You're gonna get somewhere. You're gonna get a cup of shit. You're gonna get unhappy. You're gonna determine. It'll take you probably 5 to 10 years if you play that role. If you let the scheme of shit follow you like that, you get what you deserve. I'm gonna be real as fuck. In this life existence, this doesn't have to do with your nature of being a good person. This has to do with your nature of your feelings, your nature of understanding your feelings, opening up to them. Stop blocking them like they're a fucking picture, portrait wall behind me. That's what you're doing. And because you're not recognizing what you're doing, you're failing. And you're failing at the one thing that means everything to you deep inside. More than anything, but you block the fuck out of it. All right, I'm done reading you. You're getting on my fucking nerves. All right, so let's go to Cancer. Hopefully Cancer's a little bit better. Cancer, please be like fucking teddy bears and fucking unicorns and fucking, I don't know, monkeys or some shit. I don't know why I would say monkeys, but what the fuck? Here we go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it's so kind of honest. I almost was like belligerent. And I'm like, it is a little belligerent, but it's more fucking honest than anything. Leave it with honest. Tell them the truth. Let them experience the truth. Let them become the strength they need to become within inside of themselves from a Leo like myself. Nobody becomes strong because they decide to. It's because you have to. In life, Nobody can tell you what's going to happen day by day. I can't tell you what's going to happen today, tomorrow, and the next day. Maybe I'll tell you a little bit about what's going to happen in the future, but I can't tell you everything. You have to endure that. You have to respect that. And you have to become willing to understand that. Here we go. Cancer's turn. Cancer. Whoo! Fuck you, heater. Heater's trying to blow me out like a skeeter, you bitch. Here we go. Shit. I'm trying not to get smoke in my eyes. Fuck. Smoking is not fun. I am so out of breath. It's unbelievable. As I continue to smoke like an asshole. Cancer in a minute. This has been going on for like 12 days. Shit should have ended like 4 days ago. It didn't end. I've been taking all kinds of shit and it ain't working. I might have to go to a fucking doctor. Ugh. I thought I lost more weight than I did because if I showed you guys, I'm going to show you guys. Fuck it. I'm going to show you before we start dancing. Let me show you something. It's going to look like I'm getting naked. Now people are going to watch. Oh, he's going to show his dick. No, he's not. But still, I was trying to show you guys I've been losing a lot of weight. Let me show you guys what's really going on here. I thought I lost like 15 pounds. I've only lost about 10. But my fucking pants, they fall right off without a belt. I mean, right the fuck off. I have to put the belt on the last rung unless I'm sitting down for them to fit. So I'm like, I must have lost 15 motherfucking pounds. Like, quickly. And then I ran into somebody at the grocery store today that lived above my ex, my kid's mother. No, excuse me, below, but above, whatever. And he was like, "Hey, how's your son?" And I'm like, "He's good. He's right here. You know, he's behind me." And he's like, "Oh my God, he's big." I'm like, "Yeah, he's big." And the guy was just like, he was like, "How you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm doing all right." He said, "I got a new job. Things are going good. How are you doing?" He's like, "I did too. I got a new job. Things are going good. I work for Master Tech, such and such." And I know the company he's talking about, electrician company. And I'm like, "Oh, that's good money. Good for you." And he was like, "Did you lose weight?" I'm like, "Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit." I haven't seen this guy in a couple of years. And I'm like, was I that fucking heavy set? Jesus Christ. Did my cheeks, did they shine a little bit hotter? Did I have a fucking third chin? What the fuck? Anyways, let's go to Cancer. You waited long enough, and I know you're like, just fucking read me, bitch. Just read my situation. I waited 2 weeks for your bitch ass. Oh, here we go. Cancer. What you don't see coming. Show me something good for them, please. Leave it in your hands, like always. Show me something good for them. Cancer, Zodiac. Here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh. Communication and balance. So either you want communication from somebody younger, or I get like a hope and a fear on you right away, right out the gate. I get like a hope and a fear. You're wanting it to come in, but it doesn't feel trustworthy, or like it's gonna validate the experience is gonna be validated or correct. What the fuck? Here we go. Cancer. Show me something for Cancer 2024. What they don't see coming. You'll say no to sex. Commitment. If somebody tries to come towards you, they could be well endowed. You don't care. Cancer's like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't got time for you. I ain't got time for your business. You know? They could have like a banana in the pants. Oh my God. They could have like a banana in the pants, like bellowing through the pants, almost like they're wearing those tight fucking dress pants that they shouldn't be wearing. They could have that going on in fucking jeans and want to get you in a comfort level. And for you, I just feel like you don't give a shit. And you know what's crazy? Something about you kind of turn the tables on your feelings. When I just said what's crazy, my ice just spun. My eyes sitting next to, like, I'm talking to you and my ice just spun in the, I wish I had the fucking video down. You would have seen my ice fucking spin. I just watched my ice spin and I'm like, why the fuck is my ice spinning? I feel like the tables have turned, but they've turned in a favor where it's almost like you feel like you can't touch me, or I need to touch the things that are going to make me happy, that are going to keep me grounded. I wanted love, but love hasn't been there for me. But I still want love, and I'm not giving completely up on it, but I'm putting it down. Something like, what the fuck? Here we go. It could be you're probably a mother or a father. You're either a mother or a father, and you want to see something sprout and grow to like a beautiful reality. But I get this, I want to be part of that reality, or I need to let more into the reality or accept more. Some of you are facing the struggle of accepting what has happened. Others of you are facing the acceptance of what can happen. I get two weird fucking playing fields. So if you're a woman, it's like, what can happen? If you're a man, it's, do I want what can happen to happen? Is it wise? Is it wrong? How will I feel at the end of the day? Am I doing the right thing? Oof, fucking, oof. Give me something else for Cancer. All of them. Show me Cancer, what they don't see coming. You're gonna continue to grind. You're gonna continue to work in 2024. You're almost gonna use work as a clutch. There's something about you've made the decision, or you're gonna make the decision to focus on your work more than anything. And so I get the energy where it's like you kind of don't want to rush towards a lover. You don't want to rush towards a mended situation. You want this shit to come back towards you. You want them to communicate, and you're fucking aware of it. You're aware of this shit. You felt like you've been hung up on it for too long. You feel like you've been put in the corner for too long, or you're going to be exposed to be the bad guy. Or maybe you've already felt that way. Something like that. Happiness is on the horizon, or that's what you want to focus on. So Cancer's got like a very upbeat attitude, but you're being very secluded, is what it's telling me. Seclusive to your external environment in 2024. Don't get me wrong, you're let family and a couple friends in. You may, if you're the Cancer that encounters somebody new, it falls apart faster than it starts. If you're under 40 years old, psychic type. If you're under 40 years old and you encounter somebody new, it starts. You may even get in your feelings about them, and then it falls apart. And you're under 40. You're younger than me, actually. I'm 30. I'm gonna be 38 this year. You're younger than me. And you know why it falls apart? Because you start to judge how they make you feel and project how you feel about the situation versus handling it like a fucking adult. I'm over it. I'm fucking over that person. You're going to have a rude awakening in 2024 if you're a young Cancer. You're going to have a rude awakening that you don't want. You're also going to learn of people older that get diagnosed with certain symptoms that you don't want to hear about, or that you don't feel is honestly true. You're going to feel like they can work through it, but you're telling yourself, you're going into that fantasy land. You're telling yourself more than you can comprehend because it's too hard to comprehend. And I get that. Fuck that. Live life, learn life, accept it, and move the fuck on. Show me something for the older Cancer. The Cancer older than me. We're not going to touch these. They're already out. Show me something else. What they don't see coming, the older Cancer, somebody much older than me. What do they not see coming towards them? What's going on? Balance. So you're striving. I feel like you're striving, or you're fending for yourself, or you felt like you've kept yourself, almost like a fucking wounded animal. Man, some of you just want that relationship, want that lover, want them to love every hair on your body. I get this. I want them to love me for who I am, and I want to show them that I can love them the same way, but I'm also hiding what bothers me. I get this fucked up energy on you. You're trying to put it down, and you have been for about a year or two, maybe 3. Could even be longer for some of you. And some of you, it goes as far as a decade or longer. I don't know why I get over 10. It could be 11 straight years. Death, rebirth. It's almost like you're sick of a chapter, but you're wanting. I don't want to say you're a hopeless romantic, but I want to say you're wanting things to align with you the way they should. All right. easiest way to explain this. You ever met somebody in your life, Cancer, who's extremely lucky, who you go out with that person, you guys play scratch ticket, they play a scratch ticket, they're doing better than you, and they win more money. You're there counting your fucking nickels and pennies, and you lose your money, and you need that money, and that person wins, and they just keep moving in the win direction. Well, it feels like you've been following that circle or circus, and I kind of understand that as a Leo. So I get it. I get what you're going through. I don't get where you've been. Only you understand that. But I get to a distinctive nature of what the wrath of God has felt like, or what the wrath of time has felt like. And I've got this, I almost have this cloud that feels like it's bogging my heart and dropping it into my fucking lungs and wanting to get into my intestines. I get this cloud that you feel like you can't avoid, or you feel like you've become the cloud and you don't know how to open up to see the fucking stars of the sun. It ain't the moon. You've already been in your emotions, Cancer, and you're well aware of it, and you do it alone. You do it fucking about anytime between 10:45 or 10:35 to about 2 a.m. Some of you, it's 4 in the morning. You wake up and your emotions are so fucked up, and then you think you're seeing shit. Then you think you're seeing shit. You probably are. You're probably becoming so attached to the cosmos and becoming so vulnerable that it's healthy, but it's hard to concentrate on or to believe because of all the outcomes you've dealt with. Give me something else for Cancer. What they don't see coming, please. You're gonna have to make decisions, Cancer. You got to make decisions. There's only one person in this world that's gonna be able to attain what you want or go after what you deserve. It ain't me. It ain't me telling you what to do. It's you doing what you're supposed to do. You may feel like every time you try to step towards it, it causes too much anxiety or depression or fear. You are like kind of Gemini. You cannot fear what is supposed to be in front of you. You may have dealt with a lot of deceptive bullshit that strung you along, made you feel foolish, made you feel locked up or fucking handcuffed to a situation. Fuck the bullshit. Do what's good for you. Don't let anybody get in your way. I'm going to tell you, you have to say no. Sometimes it's better to say no. Sometimes it's better to be in that distress, to rise back up twice as strong. That's up to you. I don't feel like a love situation is entertaining to you this year. I feel like you're more vocal about what you want. I feel like attainability or stability in general, but also I get this woman who doesn't just care about the coin. She's holding that coin over her heart because she wants her heart to become unhardened. Whatever the fuck that's about. I feel like you want to rejoice in that celebration and you're sick of fucking thinking about it. I feel like you're sick of fucking thinking about it. Thinking about it. I'm done. That's what I see for you. I'll give you a little bit more. And I am putting them back. You also may feel like somebody's not listening or helping you. Let me show you something. If I didn't lose, I got lucky. I got very lucky right there for you. Look at the man in the background, staring at the woman in distress. It almost made me feel, as I try to put the tarot card away, and I never paid attention to him before, it made me feel like you've been fighting this lost cause, or like, I don't know if you've ever lost an animal or a child or what have you. You're in this position where it feels like nothing's coming through for you the way you want. The only person that can change the existence of that is you and your mindset. And I know you know that, but I know you struggle to believe that because this has gone on for probably half my fucking age. That is for the older Cancer. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm getting on your energy. You're older than me, at least 5 to 7, probably 42 or up above. I don't fucking know. I know you're in your 40s or above. I know you're 40 or plus. And I know you're holding back and you're wanting to offer something, but it scares the fuck out of you. And it's bugging me knowing that. It's bugging the fuck out of me because I sit here and I'm like, well, is it better to offer the fruit than not to offer the fruit? Should you let the situation starve or should you handle it correctly? You'll have to make the decision, not me. I wish you the best. What else is coming up for Cancer? Last message for you. Whew. What else is coming up for Cancer? Travel. You're definitely going to either travel or you're getting the strength to move. You don't want to be where you're at anymore. So the Cancer that your rent's gotten too high or the bills don't make you happy, something about your bills are pissing you off. I get this weird with a strength card and the fucking Six of Swords energy. I get like you want to get out of Dodge. You're not happy. Things aren't making you happy. You got to go, 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 go. And you know you felt this way 4 or 5. It's almost fluid to you where it's like, it's lucid. It's like a lucid dream. It's like you knew I need to leave. I got to go. I should have already left, but you haven't fucking left. And this may be a lot of your focus in 2024. Where am I going to go? And should I go? And what's holding me back? You're going to look at all of this. And if you don't look at it now in January, mark my fucking words, before December, you'll look at it or you will look at it in December. You'll look at it November, December. It'll come that family bonding time and you'll rehearse this like the plague. You're going to feel this for what the fuck it is. I'm telling you, it might not be your story. If it's your story, I would fucking listen. And before then, I would make a decision. What's going to be the right decision for you and for what you're feeling? What's going to help you? What's going to help those that you want to see benefit from how you feel? How can you make it? How can you put an apple in this hand that's not rotting and an apple in this hand that's not rotting, and they both look perfect, like perfectly perfect and ready to eat or indulge in? I feel like you're going to have to do that not only with your outcome of where you live, but with the scenario that you haven't dealt with. Okay? I see you really needing to face this in 2024. If you don't face this, this may be the year they lock the door. I'm over it. I can't even read the tarot. I'm too nervous. I'm getting nervous, to be honest, and I don't like getting in my feelings, and I'm starting to feel like if I don't speak up now, I'm going to wish I said something after the video. I can't keep doing that. So I'm going to tell you, Cancer, own what makes you feel good. Own the responsibility. Have the heart, have the integrity, have the self-allowance, the self-respect to do what feels good for you, but also to recognize I can't worry about the outcome. I just have to do what I have to set free what I feel and then move on, whether they move with me, towards me, or against me. Sometimes it's just planting the seed. The seed may not sprout for a while. It may not show any growth for a while, but eventually that seed grows, it sprouts, and then usually things come around. Hopefully, you haven't wasted too much time with that. Some of you, it isn't about you. Some of you, it's about somebody else you care about. I really feel that deeply. It's more or less around somebody you care about, and you have to let them experience life, see things for themselves. No matter how you feel about the situation, let them see the situation. Let them be exposed to you or to the situation around you that you're not letting them be exposed to. So some of you have had that happen. Others of you, it is what happened. I can't do that. I can feel both energies. I can feel women. I can feel men. I can feel the loss of children. I can feel the loss of respect. I can feel the loss of feeling nurtured or loved or trusting love or believing people are out for the right cause, and it causing so much damage control to you that you don't fucking like it anymore, that you don't want to fucking deal with it. I'm done. That's what I have for Cancer. We're moving on. Fuck. Oh, Leo. I'm sorry, Cancer. I'm trying to be lovely. I was like, let me give you a good reading. I have no idea what I just said to you, but I feel like I just shoved my hand in the toilet and it fucking somebody flushed it with turds in my face and shit. All right, I might have added the turds for theatrical bullshit, but still. And somebody get the ass whooped. They try to do that. Anyways, here we go. Leo, what do we got for you? Oh, shit. I've been waiting for your bitch ass, your sweet and sour chicken ass. Here we go, Leo. Hold on, guys. I got to rejuvenate. I don't show you guys this, but All right, we're good. Just a little bit more energy. If you know anything about Reiki, you know about the power within your hands. And I do that a lot when I'm not here, or when I'm thinking about coming out. I don't do that in public, but I do that when I need to. Fresh to death. Here we go. The past is behind you, Leo, or you're trying to leave something. But I'm over it. Either the past is behind you, or you're trying to leave something behind you. So you've got this. There's an energy around you that you're not willing to open up to. You're done. You're not wanting to play with an energy. Somebody may have shown you the lack of balance or reciprocation. And because of it, you don't care about them. You have no more lust, no more sexual passion. You just don't give a fuck. You're not going to let somebody put you here. Leo, I feel like you know that. I feel like also you may have the opportunity to invest in other people. Leo, you may have the opportunity to invest in other people or different celebrations. Some of you may also have been hung up on feeling like you've been missing out on celebrations or a good time, but I feel like that's kind of the shadow nature of reality. I feel like that's what you were I feel like you were dwelling on something that was out of your control but taught you something. The Fool, did you have to take a risk with yourself? Did you have to let go of fear and anxiety? You might have been waiting for communication, but at the same time, as much as you were waiting for communication, I think you were waiting for something else, stability. I feel like you were working so hard on your, I'm over it, working so hard on your stability. The card that wanted to pop out, the one that showed up top, stuck out, was this one. Working, whether you're working on yourself or the stability around you. You're going to face a lot of changes this year. King of Wands, you're going to confidently face a lot of changes this year. But you got to learn about what's good and what's bad. I feel like you're going to have to learn. Some of you may feel like you're starting from scratch. That doesn't resonate with me, but some of you may feel like you're starting from scratch. 2 years ago, I would have told you that motherfucking resonates with me. Today, that don't fucking resonate with me. So, confide in yourself. Be that bigger person for yourself. All right, let's put the tarot down for a minute. Let's talk to Leo, like I've done for almost every zodiac. I think I've done it for everyone, but I don't know. Leo's turn. Here we go. Here we go. Leo, what do you need to tell Leo? What don't they see coming? Your direction. A lot of you are focused on the direction that you've had set or wanted to. I don't want to say you want to mend something. I don't get a mending situation. I do get, for me to say mend, there could be somebody that wants to mend or pay attention to you or see if they can mend something with you. I don't get you give a fuck. I don't feel like you care. I feel like you've decided, oh, it's not good. If a Leo decides something, that's fucking hard to contend with, because once they make their decision, it's really hard to trump that, especially if they know how to speak clearly or basically illustrate the reasons why it's not worth their fucking time. I get this scenario with you where you really want to make more money in 2024, or you're going to. It's something about I need to focus more on stability, saving money. Also, you have this fucked up, I need to save more money, but I need to be somewhere else. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't feel comfortable here anymore. Whether it's around the environment you're in, it seems a lot like the environment is holding you back and you're aware of it. I feel like you're aware of it and you're not letting that happen in 2024, or you're focusing on how to change that. What else is going on for you? Some of you that have money issues, because I do see some of you are broke. Some of you are broke ass motherfuckers, bitches, bastards, whatever. You broke. Doesn't mean you're a bitch or a bastard. I'm a bastard for saying it, but still. Some of you guys are hurting, struggling, and you just want freedom from the struggle. You also want to spend more time with family. What the fuck? I'm getting like I need to be more, have more exposure to what's going to make me happy and fulfilled, but give my family more time, but also not be wondering how I'm going to make ends meet or wondering where I'm going to live. What the fuck? Now, the Leo who's working towards all that and things have been going in your favor, you're going to put your money away. But you're also going to have a hard time making time for other things. That's what I see for you. You're going to want to make time for other things, but you won't have the time, or you'll feel like, man, time has passed me by so fast. And all I've done is work my ass off to have very little. compared to what I wanted to have. So focus on that too. I kind of resonate a little with that more than the other story. Give me something for Leo, please. What they don't see coming. What Leo doesn't see coming. What don't we see coming? What does Leo not see coming? You have to get them. They wanted to do that. It was like fluff. You don't see love coming. You definitely don't see love coming, or you don't feel like it's time or it's going to make sense to you. I don't know who that's for. It does feel a little distressful for a woman or a man in his femininity, where love just doesn't feel like it owns you or you can represent the time. It's almost like you can't be shell-shocked, or somebody can't shoot a shotgun at you that's going to shoot rubber bullets at you and fucking hurt you when it comes to love. You won't entertain the feeling. You'll move on from it. So let's go back to Gemini. Gemini was holding back what they wouldn't focus on. Leo is holding back love, or how they feel about love. So Gemini was holding it back about what they felt in a way to where it was just going to cause more torment. Leo is holding on or resisting love in a situation where it doesn't feel like they want to be bothered. You can stay in that energy for a little while, but I would not recommend it for long, Leo. I would not recommend that for long because you could miss the boat on a situation. Here we go. Let's go. Leo, what don't you see coming? 2 more shuffles. Woo, your shit wants to come out like fucking pancakes. I don't even fucking like pancakes. I think they taste like dry ass. I don't know which one of you out there like pancakes, but that shit tastes like dry shit. I do not like pancakes. Never have, never will. I'm just like, I feel like a fucking old man trying to eat something because I need to eat, but it's so fucking, ugh. Even if it's fucking saturated in syrup, I still fucking don't like pancakes. Ooh, some of you guys are going to focus not only on... So I think the feeling that you're showing or igniting in this year is moving towards what makes you feel comfortable. And a lot of it has to do with stability. This also can pertain to having stability, but also trying to have fun while you have stability. So a lot of you may become a night owl. I get this. I'm going to go at night, or I'm going to move discreetly. I'm going to learn. I feel like you're going to be in a learning situation about what you want around you and what you want to invest in. I don't know. I feel like emotionally, if things come towards you like this, you'll focus like a rock on money. I really feel like you will. I feel like you have that passion, that desire, and you know the fuck you're doing it. Also, I don't think anything's stopping you this year. I don't think anything can get in your fucking way with the wheel and the magician. Holy shit. I feel like anytime something tries to spoil your fun, you'll fuck around and find out is what Leo's going to do. And you'll just keep putting in that fucking work. I'm over it. Then you may get entangled in love if you're ready for it or want it. Some of you may mend a situation from the past or accept a passage. You'll accept it. I'm over it. You'll accept something from the past that you didn't want to. You didn't want to. You were blindfolded to how it felt. Or you hid that shit in the basement. You fucking hid it in the basement, didn't you, motherfucker? Don't fucking say, oh, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He doesn't make no goddamn sense. Motherfucking dimes and nickels and pennies, and shut the fuck up, and unicorns and motherfucking walrus teeth, and shut the front fucking door. It makes a lot of goddamn sense. You ain't falling back in love with a situation that fucking hurts you, are you? Leo, you're smarter than that. You're fucking smarter than that. You're not letting it happen. Fuck that. You want to go fuck around and find something out. You also may have dealt with somebody who lies to how they feel passionately about you or about the situation they've been dealt. I feel like every time this hits home, you're going to try to focus on work. I'm fucking over your reading. Your reading's too fucking... Your reading is easier than anybody's. But that work brings in many more celebrations. A lot of fucking titty and dick swinging. A lot of fucking building. A lot of decision making coming up. A lot of thoughts going through the process or going through the microwave or the conventional oven or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel as if you need to focus on the things that emotionally played you. Or you played with that weren't right for you. Or that weren't willing to see you for who you were. feel like you're over it. I feel like you're not only over it, I feel like you're saying no. I feel like you're saying, no, fuck off. I don't need you. Do you see that card? You want me to show you that card again? I don't need you. Chapter's over. World's over. I don't need you. I can be my own person. I can listen to my own self-respect. I may have wanted something deeply, but you ain't keeping me stuck, and I'm not keeping myself stuck. The balance is out of order. It's out of fucking order, and you ain't having it. You're smarter than that. I'm telling you, you're smarter than that, and you're looking through the fucking doors of the kingdom. You're like, you know what? Fuck that. New celebrations, bring that shit towards me. I ain't playing with the bullshit. I ain't playing with that mischievous energy that thinks they want to go fucking here, there, fucking to your cousin's house, your uncle's house, your fucking person you don't know, or do some shit that they think that you aren't hip enough to pick up on. Fuck that bullshit. Let them swing their sword. Let them strike out. Let them learn. Let it become something that's so far behind you that it doesn't reckon what's in front of you. Focus on what is important for your stability, Leo. What is emotionally integrally going to bring your happiness to the door, up front, out front and center. Because you know what? The moment you start focusing on that, they keep coming and knocking. That communication is not non-existent for you. It's always been there for you. But you may be saying, I don't want to do that. I just want to have fun. Fuck a relationship. I just want to fuck. And you might be in that energy for a while, especially if you've been through something like that. Sorry, Leo. You dirty little motherfucker. You. I got the double card. I love it. You're going to give me a heart attack. I'm fucking running out of air talking to you, bitch. The devil card. You cynical bitch. You are not falling in a love situation. You saying goodbye to a love situation. You saying, bitch, that shit's over. Bitch, I want change. And if you ain't willing to change, I'm going to change the chapter. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You've already given thought to it. You've already fucking known what you need to do. You've just needed the strength to prove it to yourself. And in the course of the past 24 months, you fucking done it, Leo. Congratulations, bitch. You done it. Whether you're a woman or a fucking man, because there's a woman riding that lion and there's a man looking at that fucking lantern or past it. Past the bullshit. Not being in illusion land. Not accepting it. Fuck that. Not having the patience for it. Ready to move on. Ready to fucking start anew. I'm over it. Ready to go. You might have taken too fucking long, is what that tells me. You might have taken too long to start over with the world, brother or sister, whatever. That's your story, Leo. Here we go. I'm gonna go to Virgo if I can not have a heart attack. Shit, that felt good. I felt like rejuvenated, but I felt good because it got to a point. I hate telling you guys my secrets. I it's fucked up. It's like a pet peeve of mine. I hate telling you, but I like telling you. It's really weird. It's like, I don't want you to know my strengths and weaknesses, but I want you to understand them. But I don't want you to know that. What the fuck? I don't get it, but that's me. All right, so I love when I read the tarot and I'm sitting there and I'm reading the tarot and I can tell when I'm reading a woman or a man. I love that. Or sometimes when I'm reading a specific person in the motherfucking audience, because I do that too. I just don't fucking tell you guys. Hey, it is what it is. Sometimes I know when your shit's coming out on the table. I don't have to tell you I know. Fuck, I've had people be like, yo, did you see what this person said? And I'm like, yeah, I was reading them. I didn't see what they said, but what they say. It was fucking spot on 100%. I'm like, no shit. Not surprised. I fucking realized when I looked at I try not to look at over here at the chat because I don't want to get fucking focused on one person's energy. I look straight forward at you at the screen and do my thing, or ignore the screen because I don't want to look at my fucking mug. Virgo. I feel good. I gotta be quiet. Everybody's fucking sleeping. I'm being so loud. Fuck that. I don't need my kid waking up. I'll fucking, oh my god, I'll have a heart attack. I don't need him getting up. I'll be fucking wishing that didn't happen. That really won't get me fucking sleep. Here we go. Virgo. Here we go, Virgo. I think I just gave Leo the bluntest reading I've given your bitch ass in a while, and I think he needed it. I'm gonna replay a bunch of these. I think I say that, but if I have the fucking time, I'll do it. I can't watch the video. I can't. I can try to watch the comments, but usually I make it so I can only see the comments. I can hear myself, but I can't see the video. This is easier. But I may try to listen to this motherfucker. I may. I don't know yet. We'll see. I say that, but it's probably not gonna. I'm probably not gonna have the time, to be honest. I wish I fucking had the time, because if I had the time, or when I should utilize the time, I won't. I fucking won't. And I'm very aware of that shit. And there you are, Virgo. Here we go. Let's get into your energy. Let's get into you. I'm going to tell you right now. Virgo. I hate being the bearer of bad news. And there you are again. I have to tell you. I'm over this. I've got to tell you. This year, please, if this ends up resonating with you, take this for what it is. Take it like the grain of salt. Now, that saying they say. I kept seeing this card, but I kept seeing it in reverse. There are going to be people that try to fucking run you over. They try their bullshit on you. They're going to try. You cannot let that get to you. I want you to stay goal-oriented. Stay focused on what's good for you. Let's see what this one is. You got to kind of be playful with the nature of the beast. The King of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Something about somebody may try to expose an irrelevant truth around you, or just demean you, or make you feel less validated. Be careful of that in 2024. I get this energy where someone's going to treat you like a piece of shit and think it's acceptable. At the end of the day, you have control of that situation by how you respond to it. So you can respond with a response, or you can say fucking nothing, or you can shut the door on it. That's going to be up to you. But I see this is coming for you in 2024. Some of you didn't see it coming so heavily. The other ones who are watching that are Virgo have been waiting respectively for it. You've been fucking waiting for this situation to show out and be what it's going to. You've been waiting for it to hit ahead. So some of you have been aware of it. You've been waiting for it. Others of you don't even see this motherfucking coming. Comes out of the left field like nobody's fucking business. Ooh, I do not like that. Let's keep going. I'm going to put them all back away, but that's the energy I'm seeing on you already. Show me what they don't see. Oh, Virgo, 2024. What don't they see? What doesn't Virgo see? Show me. This card is itching to come out. You're going to deal with someone who's going to lie. That's the Page of Swords reversed. You're going to deal with somebody who's going to be deceptive. You have a deceptive asshole in your energy. Some of you have such a deceptive energy, and it's around a family situation, because that's child, that it's going to be disturbing. And you're going to either have to speak up or move away from it. You may have to move the children away from it at most. I feel the need to tell a Virgo, holy, what the fuck is going on? I feel the need to tell a Virgo, make sure your documents are aligned in incorrect order, because they're going to lie through their teeth, and they're going to try to expose the truth that isn't true about you. I hate this shitty, it almost tastes like I'm eating something disgusting in the back of my mouth. So the feeling I get for you, and now my stomach's getting upset because it's that gross. So the feeling I'm getting for you is you're going to have somebody who tries to manipulate the fuck out of a situation, or somebody who tries to demean, basically put their authority above yours, make you feel inferior to them. And I get two weird fucking scenarios. Some of you, it's as simple as going out to eat with somebody, and they try to draw the line like you're a fucking child, and you don't like it, and you're done with it. You're not putting up with it. You're not tolerating it. Others of you, I feel like it's closer to home. It's some of you, that could be a date. It's more or less somebody you've been aligned with or involved with. I get this person's been in placement. I get they've been there. You've been around the bush with this person, and you may be trying to mend it, or you thought it was mended. It's not fucking mended, because they haven't learned how to fucking grow up or heal. Now, what I get is if you're dealing with a scenario where it is going to hit home, where it's going to fuck with structure, they're looking to break the walls down. And you have to be prepared this year. Put your documents in order. You may have to deal with the court as well for some of you. You may have to prove it. You may have to prove where you stand, make them look like an asshole, and not think twice about it. That's not going to be for all of you. Some of you, the investment is somebody just having like a I can't say alter ego because that's not intellectually correct, but I can tell you it's having a I want to say narcissistic tendencies, but also like a borderline having like a borderline personality disorder. You may deal with somebody like that. You may have been dealing with somebody with borderline personality disorder. If you don't know what borderline personality disorder is, go look it up. Go look it up. Then come back and talk to me, Virgo. Okay, here we go. Show me something else for Virgo. I feel a borderline energy where they won't heal their situation or themselves. So they're going to do anything they can to fucking take it from you. And they don't feel any which way about it. They tell themselves or they try to show empathy, but it's very, very selective. It's when they want to, and that's it. That's it. Fuck that. Somebody like that needs to be the furthest fucking energy away from you. Especially because at a time where you may feel vulnerable or like things are hard to cope with or be copacetic for yourself, you don't need energy like that around you. And don't let anybody feed into the situation. That isn't going to help things either way. You can listen to advice or other people and what they have to say, but I need you to listen to your soul this year. I need you to really pay attention to what makes sense to you. Whew. 2024 is trying to open the door. It's like the door or the year of revelation for Virgo. I don't know why I keep getting this energy where it's like, if I don't tell you now, you ever heard that saying, bye, see you later, sorry, what is it? I used to say it. It's like a Chinese saying that I used to say, where it's bye, sayonara. I used to say, see you later, sayonara. And like you have no mind to it. And I don't feel like you're supposed to pay mind to this. I feel like you're supposed to pay intellectual intelligence towards it, to not let it hinder you, not let it expose an unhealthy verbatim or truth. Basically, don't let the walls crumble around you. Establish your boundaries. This year is about you having self-respect and you owning it and you knowing if I do this, nothing gets in my way. Only thing that gets in my way is me. And I need to work on that too. Now, if you're willing to do that, you win. You're going to win. I feel like you win regardless, but I feel like some of you go through hell to get there. I hate to tell you the truth. I see devastation. I feel heartbreak. I feel somebody who feels alone, locked out, who doesn't know how they should respond. I just don't know why you feel that way. And it's probably towards a love situation with the Ace of Cups reversed. Somebody you had a lot of love for that just you cannot communicate or get precise decision making with them. You guys just won't align for the greater cause. That's the problem is what I'm getting. Don't stress about this. Something about you cannot stress about this. You cannot be emotionally attached to this. You cannot think about this shit. You got to let this go and you've got to make that fucking decision, Virgo. You got to make that decision and do what's best for you or the children of the investments that you can build upon. The emotional response that's not selective, but it's correct for you. Something like that is the journey you're supposed to head towards. That's where you're supposed to... The glass is half full. You ever heard that saying? Well, if you want that full glass, you need to own that shit because where does it bring you? To your happiness. I'm over it. And balance. The balance that you've been structurally waiting for, hoping for, yearning for. I feel like you know this. And internally, I feel like you don't want to hold back. You don't want to hurt anymore. I feel like you don't want to hurt anymore. I get this. I don't want to hurt any more energy on you. I need to become the strength and the trident. I need to become the magician. I need to become the loyalty of a situation in the direction that I take a situation. And I feel like you're aware. I feel like you're more than aware of the situation. The wheel is in your favor. The cosmos is it's behind me. It's up above you. It's backing you this year. It's waiting for your response. How are you going to respond? Are you going to take it, or are you going to let it pass you by? That's what it wants to know. There's a judgment coming up that you're going to have to fight for. If you don't fight for it, you're going to lose. I don't feel like you're supposed to lose. I feel like you've seen through the clouds. I feel like you've mustered through the problems, and you've identified what the issues are. You're just struggling to trust the outcome. You're struggling to speak up for yourself. Fuck that. You've already had the awareness. Be aware, be attuned, respect your emotions and the well-being of others, and cut everything free of you that fucking scorns or hurts you. Let that shit die and be behind you. Let it fucking go. I'm sorry, but that's what I got for Virgo. Virgo, your shit's hot and heavy. And I'm going to give you a little bit more, because if I can give you something pleasant, I will. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's going to veer into that same message, like they want me to say more to you. I don't fucking know. I'm going to try really hard to expunge that and give you something else. Show me something for Virgo 2024, what they don't see coming. Show me something for Virgo 2024, what they don't see coming. Something else, please. What else is showing up for Virgo? What else is showing up for Virgo? What do we got for you? What else is showing up for Virgo? You got to get that. You got to get these three. You're going to learn. You're going to learn lessons of the past this year. You're going to learn them. You're gonna feel solid in the moves you make. The decisions you may struggle with today, or believe you have to confide in within your heart, your soul, within your being, that you're gonna have to deal with hard truth. You're gonna go through a death and rebirth. You're gonna recognize, I'm not letting somebody take control. I'm not letting them do this to me. I can stand up for myself. I can be my own beacon of opinion. I can be my own voice. I can be my own structure, but I can also come off correct. It's like you need to come off correct. And I don't feel like you're not going to come off correct. I feel like you're hindering the vocalism of it, being vocal about it, wanting to express what you already understand with inside of yourself. It's almost like you've buried the hatchet with a situation, but you know you need to speak about it. You know you've got to put it in the public eye. So nobody can hinder your progress anymore. Nobody can hurt you. Nobody can demean you. Nobody can make you feel smaller than you are. Nobody can tell stories to you, your children, whoever the fuck it is, your friends, your fucking neighbor, your fucking dog's counselor. I don't fucking know. I don't care. It's something like, yeah, I know some of that didn't make sense, but I did it on purpose. Don't make sense of what you have to do. Just do it. Something about you have to fucking do it. Let bygones be bygones, but learn how to accept what you can appreciate and what you can't, and accept it for what it is and move the fuck on. Do not let anybody deteriorate your situation, your feelings, your animosity, your stress. Don't let anybody get in the fucking way this year. Fuck that. They come, put your sword out. Put your sword out and say, back the fuck up. Be stronger. Know how to walk the fuck away. And I feel like you're going to have no fucking choice but to walk the fuck away. You're going to have to tell somebody, no, I won't tolerate this. And this is where it's going to go. And if they don't listen, fucking take it there. You see that? That's you not wanting to fight. That's you not wanting to fight. Or you feeling like, I just got to move out of this area or this situation. This can't be prevalent in my life anymore. That's you knowing that that's what you need to do. Basically, you know you got to stand up for yourself. You can't feel like this or let anybody make you feel like this. You're too fucking strong, Virgo. You're too strong. You've put in too much hard work. Ethic. Where has it gotten you? It's gotten you here. It's gotten you here too many fucking times. It's burned your patience too much. And now it's fucking behind you. In 2024, it's up to you to say, no, goodbye, sorry, sayonara. You want to hurt me? You want to hurt others? Well, guess what? Maybe you should reflect on the situation. This ain't you, Virgo. This is how they made you feel for a while. And you were stuck in contentment with yourself on believing you were the issue when it was fucking them. Ooh, I'm so sorry, but I feel like you're aware of it this year. And I feel like nothing's going to hold you back. You're going to see through the bullshit. You're going to let somebody come towards you too. But at the same time, when they come towards you, you're going to have a weird awareness about, is this the right responsibility? Can I trust this? Or is this another deceptive energy? That will be the struggle. And you may hold back on them. You may hold back. Instead of rushing towards it, you may hold back. So you could have I feel like you could have the energy of somebody wanting to have sexual relations with you, but you're kind of, and you're indulging in the entertainment of it, but you're more or less trying to stay grounded or stay afloat and move in a new direction. A brand new direction. Remember what I said about the sword? There you are with the sword. Look it. This is you not wanting to be in contempt, not wanting anything to hold you back from the past. This is you fucking knowing your worth. That's what I got for Virgo. Virgo is not fucking around in 2024. Virgo is going to eyes wide open, and good for you. Good for you. You're going to be so eyes wide open. You're going to be I think you're going to be more vocal this year. And it's going to frighten the people that didn't expect it. It's almost like you're going to embody the energy of something that you didn't think you had the balls to do. But all of a sudden, now the ball is in your court and you're going to fucking do it. I feel like you're going to do this, or this is what you're supposed to do. And you're going to struggle until about halfway through the year to fucking gain the kahunas to do this shit. Like, you're going to do it. I feel like you're going to do it. You're not going to let anybody belittle you, betray you, or make you feel like you're in a little box. You're struggling with believing that right now. Some of you, not all of you. Some of you are already on your ticket. You're on the way. I can see that a lot of you are already on the way to what I'm telling you. I've already, this has already been illustrated, and it started last year about May or June. I feel like the end of May, June. I started my job the beginning of May. It's like the end of May, June, where you started this fucking behavior, where you were like, no, nothing's going to faze me anymore. Or you started before then, and it took that time from the beginning of the year till then to recognize I can do this. Others of you, you're just getting them. You're just getting to that cause and effect of what the fuck have I been doing, and why have I not been doing enough for me or for those I should be doing enough for? And you're aware of it. You're more than fuck. Hold on. Give me something else for Virgo, and we're done with you. Show me something else, please. What is it? It fell out. It wanted to come out badly. Decision. Did you already make the decision? Did you have fights or arguments with people? Was it not worth your time? You tell me. Did you already have the problems? Did the realization set in? Did the course of action already happen? I bet you it fucking did. I bet you everything I'm telling you already fucking happened. And you got tired of the bullshit, the fighting, the arguments. And this year, you're not fucking being open to it. This year, you've said, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not going to let it play with me emotionally. I'm not going to let it play with me at all. Because I'll give you the fucking sword. I'll put the sword to your fucking throat before you come towards me like that. Good for you. I don't see you jumping into a relationship or trusting it either right away. Some of you know that. Some of you went through such a fucking molehill in love or respect or dignity. It's like a dignity thing. Having more dignity or self-respect, it's molded you to a person you didn't think you could become. Almost kind of feel, you almost feel like you've got like rocks all over your body and nobody can penetrate through you is what I'm getting off of you. You're not letting the toxicity of other situations fuck with you. And you're learning this year, I'm taking control. You're all about, I'm taking control. I'm not going to be anybody's fool. The King of Swords, I'm not going to let anything like that come towards me. Excuse me. It's not, it is the King of Swords. So you may also cut off communications. Clarify the wheel. You're not going to establish any. So there's situations that have been behind you that you may have tried to fix, but you've recognized in 2024, I can't fix this, and I don't want to fix this anymore. That's what it's telling me. You're like, I've already tried to put in the nuggets. I've already tried to save the coins. I've already tried to bring balance to a situation. I've already tried to reunite happiness. But now it's time to move the fuck on. I got to move on. I've communicated my piece. I've done what I can. I don't have any passion, lust, love, or respect for it. This person is childish. They won't grow the fuck up. And I'm over feeling that melancholy feeling. I can't do that. I've got to cut you free. I've got to let you go. And I think you fucking know it. And I feel like it's been hard for you to own the respect of making the right decision or knowing it's the best decision for you. I feel like you fucking know it's the best decision for you. I feel like you've scorned yourself and said, you know what? I'm the problem. Or you let them make you believe you're not the problem. You're not the problem. The problem is the problem that's around you that won't deal with its issues around itself. I can't do any more for you. It's up to you to make the best of 2024. And I think you will, but I think you're going to go through you're probably going to have the strongest lessons from every fucking tarot read I've given today, other than a love situation. I feel like Virgo's going to learn how to have the etiquette, the dedication to loving themselves, loving the situation around them, and recognizing what's healthy and what's not. And I don't feel like it's going to be easy for you. Some of you, it's going to be first quarter, second, third, fourth quarter. I don't give a fuck when it's going to be. But some of you are going to recognize some shit that it's like, man, why the fuck did I wait so long to do this? I'm not happy, but I tell myself I am. I'm not happy, but I tell myself I am, or I want to believe in happiness. But I can't believe in happiness because I'm not facing the issues that are in front of me. I get it. I get it, honey, or gentlemen. I get it. But let's keep going. Libra. Somebody wrote, still no sex. Well, you got a lot more to worry about than sex there, Conductor Tarot. Choo choo. Come and ride the train. Choo choo. You made me think of that song, Conductor. You better conduct some fucking sexual energy, bitch. Oh shit. I love you. And I hope you get that sexual healing in the future. I already know you're going to get pretty good. I already can tell you're going to get pretty good just sitting here looking. I've been getting a little too strong for fucking tarot. But I should just come out here and read you individually and let people see in time what the fuck's going to happen. That's why this is what you don't see coming. Oh, shit. It's actually put a lot of a damper in my life because I'm starting to get a little too far ahead of scenarios before the outcome shows up. And other people are seeing it for what it is. And like, he fucking already was aware of it. He already knew. People close to me are like, he already fucking knew. And he's not letting it budge him. He's not worried about it. Because worry is fear, and fear is a wasted emotion. Here we go. Here we go. Now, it's different. When it comes to health or love and respect for others, that's different. But when it comes to spiritualism, you got to learn how to balance that shit, or you won't figure out how to open the keys to speak to the other side, whether they're down there or up there. Yeah! I feel good telling you the truth. It makes me feel liberated. Like for like just a second, and then it goes away, and then I don't care, because it's like what you say isn't for people to dwell on. It's for people to understand or equate to learn their own way, at their own pace, and accept that. And I've learned that. Libras, what do we got for you? 2024. Well, you don't see coming, Libra. Somebody wants to cook for you. I don't like cooking shit. So somebody wants to cook a meal for you or wants to come over. What the fuck is that all about? New beginnings. You start out with the world. The world came flopping out. Brand new beginnings. You also may have a visitor. I get you're going to have a visitor or somebody's going to want you to come towards them. I feel like it's you. Somebody wants to come toward you. And whether you're the one cooking or they want to cook for you, it feels more or less like they want to cook for you and you try to get in the mode of let's cook together. What the fuck it? If this is already happening and you're watching it, well, congratulations. I hope the person's not a bastard or a bitch. Here we go. Because some of you, that could have already been something that's transpired, and then it went cold, went silent. When I looked at the stars and the wands in this person's hand, almost like the Statue of Liberty, I felt complete silence after. Like it got awkward or it went nowhere. What the fuck is that about? Here we go. Libra. Here we go. Let's do it. What's the message for Libra? Uh-oh. Oh. Can we just skip Libra? Can we just skip you? Please? Please and thank you. Are you tired of fighting, Libra? Because it feels like everything you fight for falls on your fucking face. Everybody stops watching. I lose about 8 people right there. Boom! Boom! Fuck you too. Well, guess what? Libra. What the fuck's going on? The world. The 8 of coins reversed. 7 of wands. It feels like every time you try to fight for something or the nobility of believing in something, it falls. It falls down. and it falls below your feet, under the ground, it gets buried, and it won't wake up. And that's how you've been feeling. You could be, this is how psychic I am. I'm going to be fucking real because I need to be. And you guys need to learn from somebody who's fucking real and isn't afraid to speak the fucking mind and can literally recite somebody else's future on a phone call. Because that's what I fucking do for people. And they have to wait and see the outcome. Wait and see the outcome. I don't fuck around. I don't charge people for fucking reading after reading and steal people's money. I barely fucking do them, knowing the ability I have if I fucking go after the opportunity or the person comes towards me. Don't all come rushing towards me now that I've said that. Please don't fucking do that. I'm not going to respond to my email. I got a lot of shit going on. But let me tell you something. Let me fucking tell you something. You're a female or you're a man. You're not just one gender here. You're both. What the fuck I just said to you is both. Woman, man, man. So there's a man who's fighting to feel secluded or acceptance. There's a woman who feels the dishonor in love, who perpetually feels like they keep getting knocked the fuck down. I don't like it. I don't like it, but this is where we're going. I can feel your energy. I can feel it, and I can feel it's both genders. Immediately, it almost... Have you ever felt that weird spot in your chest where your heart's over here, but you feel like you got a hole over here? Well, that's what I just felt when I just fucking told both genders that's what I'm feeling. I could feel how it hurt. And it hurt in a way that felt like, how do I deal with this? Or should I deal with this? Or should I pretend like it doesn't bother me? There's somebody's being trying not to be pretentious on pretending, but they fucking are pretending. I don't know who the fuck's pretending. Are you trying to manifest or believe in something strong? Is it a love situation that's hurting? Because that's what it feels like. That hurt so goddamn. I feel like somebody hurt me. And I feel like you've been hurt in the past so many fucking times that you're over it. You're fucking over it. And you fucking know it. You don't want to play with the past. You fucking feel like I need to get balanced, or I need to structurally have money to equip my life to feel. It's almost like you don't want to believe you have resentment towards love, but you have resentment towards uncommittal energy. You feel so uncommitted to that you've lost the commitment or the excitement or the exposure to being committed to anything. And it's getting on my fucking nerves because it's almost like I was just saying Virgo isn't scorned. Libra, you're scorned. You're hurt. And you're not proving that you're hurt. The damage was done. And you're harboring the fucking truth. You know that it hurts. You fucking know. And look I got somebody who just left. I had 100 bitches in here. One bitch left because they couldn't handle the bullshit. They were like, no, I'm not, motherfucker. Yes, you fucking are. Who the fuck you looking at? Who the fuck you thinking? What the fuck you doing? You know why you left? Because the truth fucking hurts. The fucking truth will set you free, and not everybody's willing to fucking take the truth. Fuck no. I've learned that through social media well the fuck over. You'll listen to a bunch of fucking incoherent bullshit that makes you feel like it's good or trustworthy, and it's fucking fantasy. It ain't truth. It ain't respect. It ain't respecting you. It ain't fucking healing you. It's a fucking Band-Aid. Fuck the Band-Aid. Go after truth and success and sincerity in somebody, or go after nothing. Stop wasting your fucking time. Libra, this message was to everybody, but it's to you. Stop wasting your fucking time. Focus on what matters. You see that red behind me? You see this? Do you fucking see that? You're supposed to go up. You're supposed to get aligned with the purple and the blue. You're supposed to meet that star up there that you guys can't even fucking see that I'll show you. There's a star way up there that you're supposed to touch. You're supposed to reach towards. But you feel like everything's just fucking knocked you down. And the best part about the story is you fucking know it. And you fucking hide how you feel. You lie. You're a liar. Stop fucking lying to yourself. I don't need the fucking tarot to read you. Something's gone. Something's up. I just need to tell you, get the fuck out of that energy. Stop feeling sorry for a situation that's behind you. Let the fucking shit go. That's what you got to do, Libra. I'm telling you, you got to do that, but you also got to start anew. Libra, you got to start anew. If you don't start starting anew, you're going to wish you fucking did. I'm going to tell you real motherfucking fast. If you don't start starting anew, you're going to fucking wish you did. When I tell you you're going to wish you did, it'll be too late. It'll be too fucking late, and you're going to wish you did like I just said. Do you want to be stuck like that? Or do you want to be out of that? Because this tells me you want to be out of that. This tells me you want to move away from that. This tells me you're tired of the fighting, the argument. I'm fucking over it. You're tired of the fighting, the arguments. You need to make the decision that's healthy for you. You can't be like this anymore, Libra. It's fucking your happiness all up, and you fucking emotionally are all fucked up. You're fucked up. You fucking know you're fucked up. Does that look like a happy person? That looks like somebody that looks at lust and passion or watches fucking porno in fucking secret, plays with themselves because that's all the fuck they can see happening is a perfect fucking wet fantasy, wet fucking dream, whether you're a woman or a man. Whether you're a motherfucking woman or a man, Libra, that's what you're doing. You're believing a fantasy. You're holding on to a fictitious reality because you're not acceptance of, you're harboring a pain. I got it. I know what you're doing. And I know it sucks. And I know nobody wants to hear that. Trust me, I've been there. I've fucking harbored in pain. I've harbored in loss. I've had somebody die in my fucking arms. You ain't been nowhere I haven't been to where I'm going to understand. Now, with children, I digress. I may be wrong. Maybe a little different if you've lost child. I get that. And I'm sorry. But outside of that, don't think that you are going to change a situation without changing yourself. That's what you're holding back on. And this goes for a lot of women and men Libras. This isn't just a fucking subscriber or a watcher or a reader that's got many views and this blah, 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 blah. I don't give a fuck who it is. I can feel your energies. I can feel them so intently that you got to make the changes. If you don't make the fucking changes, you're going to wish you fucking did. I'm telling you right fucking now, I almost want to fucking bite my teeth to where they crumble. Because that's how you're going to feel. You're going to feel locked in a jail cell. You're going to feel left alone. You're going to feel like I lied to myself. I lied to my commitments. I lied to what I could have had. I lied. You're not supposed to feel like that, Libra. You're not. But you got to get off that lust kick. There's a lust kick. And there's also an energy of, it isn't melancholy. It's heartbreak. It's feeling like nobody will ever accept you for what you have to offer. Work on yourself. Fuck. You have the keys. You have the keys. You've had the keys from day one. I'm doing it every day. I'm not perfect at it. I'm not even fucking remotely close to it. But I do the best I can to my ability. And I still get disgusted with myself. But I move on from it. If I can do it, you can do it. Here we go. And I'm sorry that it seems like I'm fucking yelling at you like a school teacher or like a redheaded stepchild. But you know what, Libra? Let's see what the fuck the tarot wants to say to your ass. I'm so curious that you came out. I love it. And so I'm like, let's see what the tarot wants to say to your ass. You showed up last. Woohoo! Winnie the Pooh. Tigger was my favorite. Anyways, the wheel, the fool. Who's got to make the move? Who's got to come out of that nostalgic energy? Is it fucking the guy reading the tarot? Or is it the person ejaculating in the corner or in the dark with nobody around? Shutting the blinds, covering, making the room pitch black. What are you doing? I see your deepest secrets. Anywho, I see that's more on the men, but there are some women doing the same shit or pleasuring themselves more than they're getting off a lot. I see a person getting off too much, but getting off on the wrong kick of shit. It ain't the communication or the celebrations. I also see somebody who wants to amend a relationship. So there's you or somebody around you who wants to mend a relationship. The Empress, the Wands. It's somebody around you. It's not you. So there's a man that thinks. So there's a man that might have liked the pleasure or liked the stability of you. I get like both. They liked the pleasure when they had it, but they liked the stability. You could have this could be, I could be reading a cross watcher, justice balance. I feel like they're trying. Give me something else. Clarify the justice card. Clarify Libra. You're trying to let go of a lover or a past event, and you just want to be happy. I get it. You've been stuck like this for too fucking long, or feeling like there's no motivation to move forward. And if you tell me fucking no, you're a lying piece of shit. Liar. You lie, bitch. You know why? Because this tells me you're trying to structurally move forward and be very productive. And you're masking your pain with creation of entrepreneurship or money. That's what you're doing. Money is you're trying to weigh money over sex. But you also have like a lusty thought process in your head. I don't get why I feel like you're a Libra / you have Cancer energy. Either a Cancer you're thinking about, or there's Cancer energy. You're burying that Cancer emotion, whatever the fuck that's about. But let me tell you something. It's a love situation. You're holding back. You're blindfolded to how to accept or accept the nature of the beast. You want to. I know you want to, but you're holding back. I get this. I hold back. I want to learn from it, but I don't know how to move away from situations that deteriorated or made me feel like I'm not strong enough to build away from. Something like that is what's bothering you. And money has been your motive. Also, you may be fond of communication from somebody much younger than you, or it may intrigue you. That's for the men. I'm over this. There's an older man that wants to dippity-do his dick in a young woman. Fuck that. That's gross. All right. That's what I got for Libra. We're moving on. Whew. The fuck's wrong with you? All right, let's go. I didn't like the way that ended, but I was like, this stops here. Here we go. How many male Libras are like, I gotta go? Motherfucker just told my secrets. You fucking nasty bastard. If that's you, I'm the first person that would slap you in the fucking mouth. I'm saying too young. I didn't like that. That sat ill with me. Ugh. And if you're not a Libra, you could be a Cancer man feeling that way. You're a lot older too. You got age on me. Not much, but enough. I slapped the fucking taste out of your mouth. I wouldn't give a fucking second thought of it. Here we go. You would never, I've never been in prison, but you would never want to be locked up with me or anybody with my mentality. I would hurt you. Especially if I was there for the rest of my life. I'd make sure you're not going out anywhere. Or I would let the people around me handle it for me, and I would just wait for it. Probably tell you what's coming. And you should have thought about what you did. You should have put more thought and effort into how you treated people. Fuck that. I don't like shit like that. I'm too protective of people. It's just my natural being. I protect what I almost try to protect what I don't want to believe or what I know I should understand, but it's hard to understand, but I know I need to understand it to protect people. If that makes any sense to you, you would know because I've told you messages that have been of protection. Here we go. Here we go. Scorpio. What do we got for you? I've done it with family, friends, associates. So, keep getting the Hermit card. You're real. You're trying to find something out. Somebody trying to play you? I feel like you're trying to find out who's being foolish around you. Who's trying to show you emotions of happiness, but it's not true. I feel like it's not true. I'm over it. It's not fucking true emotionally. Somebody's trying to get in your situation that doesn't belong. I don't want to say breadcrumbing, but I feel like you're aware that somebody's trying to fuck your situation up and you're not having it. I feel like you're aware this is not fucking good and I got to get this motherfucker off the boat, let them drown, or get the fuck away from them. I'm smarter, I'm more intelligent, I'm more precise in this, and I'm the fucking boss in this scenario. I'm over it. Without having much money there, this tells me you're a very successful Scorpio, or you've watched success in the past 2 to 5 years that you never thought you would get so gradually, that would just start to obtain. Constantly, things started working out for you. And now you're recognizing not everybody's out for me. I can't trust everybody. And I don't think you want to dwell on it. I don't feel like you want to dwell on it, but I feel like you know somebody's gotten close to you that is not fucking good for you. Furthermore, you also may not know that there's more than one. There's more than one of them. I'm telling you, there's two. It takes two. Remember that show? It Takes Two with the babies? There's at least two of them. Plot, planning, scheming, suggested. Not everybody's going to be proud of you or your successes in life. And I need you to remember that. But I also need you to, what's the easiest way to weed out the asshole? In my professional opinion, how do we weed out the asshole? One by one. I go in a row. And if I want to really get technical with it, I start hanging out with one. I stop hanging out with that one. I just jump around and I hang out with each one individually until I see which one was the problem. I mean, honestly, me, I don't have to do that. Me, I'll fucking psychically pick up that you're a piece of dog shit or know the future and get the fuck away from you. See you for who you are. Spend too much time in your energy. It's fucking simple for me. Not everybody's going to do that. Not everybody's made to do that. Not everybody wants to be that open to that. Not everybody understands how tiresome that shit is. Let me tell you something. I feel like this year you're going to really recognize that you have the right people and the wrong people around you, and you're going to be very, very careful about how to handle it. Some of you have felt this way with people that you either let come around your house or that have lived with you. That's for a man. I actually know which man I'm speaking of. I know who you are. I know you've dealt with it, and I can feel it. And I don't even know if you can watch the video, but I know who the fuck you are. I know you by name. That's dangerous. Sometimes there are things in life that are so unexpected that you're not supposed to understand, and then you get these fucking downloads, information that you don't fucking really want. You don't really want to have to deal with the hassle, the burden, but it's for the greater good. So, Scorpio, what I'm going to tell you is focus on your success. Focus on those who actually show you care, but be very mindful and very careful, because I see both sexes. I see a woman and a man planning and scheming against you. They used to fuck, or they got close to it. Maybe sucked each other off, whatever the fuck they did. They did something of the sort. They were close at one point. They may not be anymore or may not show that around other people, but that vibration you're going to get around them will show that it's those two. Pay attention. And I actually know who I'm speaking to now. That's a female. I want you to pay attention to your surroundings. One of them, you may not even fully believe it. They would do that. And it isn't the female, but that's for you. All right, let's keep going for Scorpio. Here we go. Scorpio, well, you don't see coming. You're going to cut ties. You're going to cut ties with an earth or a fire sign. You're not going to be putting up with their shit. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It feels like a Virgo you've detached from, or Capri. I felt Capricorn and Taurus. You're either detached from them or you're not letting them come back around. Why do I feel like... Give me something else. Why? You're really going to focus on building. You're going to become, oh my God. I don't usually get that word. Some of you are building the notoriety to look like a celebrity, or you're going to have the status quo of somebody who makes money where money isn't an issue. I feel like if you're not celebrity status making millions, you're going to have so much fucking money, you're not going to know what to do with it. I also feel like I get like this entrepreneur energy around you, but I get this. It's not going to be enough or be as exciting as you expected. Like you're going to get there, and you may also buy more property. These cards aren't on the table. I'm psychically picking up on you. I feel like you're investing this year. Not only you're going to make a lot of money or invest. There's a Scorpio out there that's going to invest not only in themselves, their relationships, but you're going to invest in property. I feel like property. What's ironically here, I think that didn't go in and it wasn't on the table because I feel like that's the investment you would like to have is love. You're not going towards that. You're not. That's fucking doo-doo. You're not going towards love. When it comes to love, I feel like you want to have the strength and unite with it. You're not doing that. You're too focused. You're too preoccupied on stability. Big fucking time. I mean, stability. You may have some fun this year. Holy shit. I did this. I don't know if I was fucking sleeping or consciously just awake, but I had this reading for you already like a week ago, laying in bed. Like I knew you. Like I was like, I should just read them and not fucking touch a tarot card because it's so fucking easy for me. That's what you're playing with. You're gonna have fun, or you're gonna learn to make the decision to have fun. But I don't see you settling down. Not in 2024. Fuck no. You're not going to let anybody keep you stuck or hang on to anybody's swinging dick for long. Nope. You ain't got time for their toxicity, their bullshit. It's almost like you don't want to be educated on a level that you've already existed at. You feel so far gone that I'm having a hard time keeping up with you. It's like you're too focused on manifestation, and it feels correctly perfect for you this year. And it feels like this carries on for 2 powerful years, but you've got to put in the dog. You've got to put the fight in. You've got to knock the shit out of that dog and not give up. It's what you're at now will probably double or triple. Holy shit. I don't know. It's what I'm feeling on you. I'm over it. Car that came flying out. You're going to triple your bank account. Your money's going to grow like a motherfucker. And I feel like it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. I can't express it any other way. I don't know why. It's just a matter of time before that fucking coin builds. And you cannot let the stresses of anything get to you as you do it. Don't let any stress to get to you, and enjoy and have fun, but be very fucking careful. I need you to be careful as your manifestations become true, because they're coming true for you. Woo! All right. I think I said I like somebody's reading more than anybody's, like Virgos. Scorpio, you might have just taken the cake on fucking Virgo. You might have just taken the cake. Holy shit. Your reading felt really hard for me to stay with. It felt like I just spit like, holy shit. Your reading, I'm not feeling well. I'm kind of sick. So yeah, that was a little nasty, but shit happens. I don't feel well. So Scorpio, your reading really just took me to a level of understanding what I would love to have, but don't need to have, but it would be luxury and I wouldn't mind it. And it got really hard to be where you're heading, because it's like what you're going to manifest. I would love to manifest, but it doesn't make me or break me. And I don't feel like it does that to you, but I feel like you've waited for this for so many fucking years of your life. And I do feel like you're a woman. I don't feel like I'm reading a man. I feel like there are going to be some successful Scorpios, or they'll have better success than they did last year, where they might have struggled a little bit harder. It might have been hard to fend for their family, for the men. But so some men will do better this year. They won't feel as broke or as broken down by how much goes out versus how much comes in. But for the women, you're going to do really well. I'm over it. That's the energy I'm getting. I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Oh. Whew. Your energy just fucking spun me a little bit, because I did not see it. Honestly, I like when I see something coming and I read. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see where I was going with that. At one point, I realized something I've already felt without the tarot for Scorpio, but then it went above me. It went beyond my feeling, beyond my thoughts to a situation, because I'm not a fucking Scorpio. Okay, good luck, Scorpio. Good luck. Sagittarius. Okay. What do we got for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. What they don't see coming. What they don't see coming. Sagittarius. I don't think you realize. I'm over it. I don't think you realize how powerful you can become, Sagittarius. This is kind of, I don't get boastful. I don't usually get aggressive. I mean, I can. I'm a fire Leo, fucking tiger sign, Chinese zodiac. I can get pretty fucking aggressive. Or fucking obnoxious to another person's validation, opinion, until the validation sets in. And then it still becomes obnoxious to them, or obscene because it's true and they don't like it. Whatever the fuck, I don't care. But the whole point behind what I'm telling you, Sagittarius, I just got a little jealous of you. Why the fuck did I just get a little? You know why I got a little jealous of you? Because I looked down at this card after I looked at that card that I'm not touching. And it's like, you have a lot of alignment this year, but you have to be willing to go after it. it's almost like everything I've asked for is in your disposal, and it pissed me off a little bit because I'm like, well, what the fuck? Why is Sagittarius getting? I've dated a Sagittarius. They're fucking awesome women. The men, so. Not dated them because I'm fucking straight. I'm not bisexual. None of that bullshit. Um, that's what you are, to each his own. But let me tell you something. This card right here, the Ace of Swords, you're gonna have to decipher what's important to you, what's going to bring happiness towards you. You really need to work on that this year. And this is the thing. I feel like the things that have hurt you have trained you, have opened you or exposed you to what's coming your way. I think you're learning. The judgments that you've had to deal with are teaching you what's yet to come. You ever see the movie What Dreams May Become, where the parents die, and they're trying to reach the children? Well, I feel like you're trying to reach yourself. I really feel like you're trying to reach yourself or expose yourself. As long as you do it with a realistic behavior, I feel like you're gonna get where you want to go. Some of you are gonna be some of you are gonna do it or open up the nature to it. Some of you are gonna do it, and some of you, I'm over this. Look at this. Some of you are gonna fear it. Some of you will fear it. Some of you, okay, so I'm getting there's women that could be fearful of the situation, and there's men that could do it for all the wrong motives. Money. Fuck, I don't like that, and I could have kept showing you the tarot scene, but let's move on. Sagittarius, what you don't see coming. Show me something they don't see coming. Somebody's going to have a lot of doctor's appointments, whether it's you or your children. You're going to see more doctors this year than you expected, or have to go there for that reason. It doesn't look extremely negative, but it looks like something that keeps reoccurring. Whoever that's for. And I do feel like, don't hold off. Focus on it. Make sure you're in front of it and take care of it for that child. I don't see multiple children. I do see you have more than one, but I see it being something you need to focus on to make sure they're okay. And it looks like it's in their head, in their ear. Their inner earlobe's fucked up or wax buildup or something fucked up. Something's hurting them inside their head. There's a young kid, and he or she is under 12 years old, and I can see their pain. I can feel their pain. You're going to focus on changes and the adaptation. I feel like you're going to learn how to trust yourself this year, or trust where this year takes you. Some of you are going to start trusting yourself a little bit more. Clarify anything I need to see on those three, because I feel like this is going to be a message I don't want to see, but I want to see what it does. Show me something. This one first. The Hangman reversed. You're not really wanting to believe, is what it tells me, that the momentum's going to create itself. It's already started. It's out of your control. Fucking fuck that. You have no control of this situation. You're going to see a lot of changes. You're going to adapt this year. You're going to adapt boldly, very boldly. It's probably why I'm jealous of you, you bold motherfucker. You're vibrating on the energy of a Leo. You're showing the confidence, the will, the discernment to give a fuck about what you need or what's important. And you're letting go of the past. This tells me you're letting go of the past and you're ready to open up the love. You're ready to, I don't know what's behind it. You're ready for the next celebration. That's what's behind it. The next celebration. You're ready for it, or you're wanting to commit to it, or you're knowing you need to own that shit. Why do I feel like it's the second part of what I just said? You're knowing you need to own that shit. The committal energy. The energy you walked away from. The energy you left on the table for quite some time. The energy that spun you like spin the fucking bottle and the bottle broke on the ground and you just kept cutting your fucking foot on it. Why do I feel that way? I feel like you're letting go of that damper energy. I feel like emotionally it's exhausted you to completion, to where you've completed the course of action of life, to where now you know what you need to do. But you're going to have to pay attention to your children's health as well. That card right there is child, and it's upside down. That health is significant for one of you. One of you have to watch out for your child's health being up and down in the year 2024. Here we go. Sagittarius. You're going to have a hard time. So I get this ambitious attitude. You know you need the ambition. You need the drive. I don't know why the fuck I feel this way. I feel like you feel ungrounded. I feel like you feel ungrounded. Definitely feel fucking ungrounded. And you want to move the fuck out of that energy, Sagittarius. You want to move the fuck away from that. You fucking know that. It's stagnant. You're sick of playing with how you feel. It's hurting. It's almost like you want to be a developer, or you want to develop more structure. I don't want to say more notoriety, but it could be that. But it feels like more success. Like you're focused on success, but you're focused on love. But the love you're going to need to focus on is the love at home. Let me go to that, because that came out before all of this shit. To get to where you want to go, the love at home is going to be where the heart is. Some of you, the passion isn't what you want to manifest, whether it's a brand new beginning, whether it's showing that you're there. I feel like that's going to be the lesson this year. That's what's going to get you over that anxiety or that haste, or it's going to let somebody feel more confident and comfortable with you. Something like that. This is the lessons you're going to learn. These are the decisions at hand that you're going to make. This is going to help you with distress. This is going to distress you. This is going to take the stress away. Anytime that you felt separated or apart from society, reality, or a situation that should feel of comfort, you're going to say no. You're going to say no, and you're going to start building that success. I feel like like I said, you're becoming the Leo. You're becoming the strength of a situation, and you're not letting love fucking hurt you anymore. You've outgrown it. You've outgrown this. There's no more fucking spin the bottle, broken glass. You're going after balance. You're not letting anything fucking hold you back or hurt you anymore, because you know your fucking worth. You know your worth, and good for you. I feel very good. You're going to go through the motions, just like me or anybody, the pros and cons, where you weigh indecisively or decisively, back and forth. It's only going to be for so long till you say no, till you accept no is the right response to some shit. And I've got to focus on what's best for me and the people that I can invest in, or that want the balance from me, or that I can show. So not only do you become somebody that's going to have great strength in learning in 2024, you become a great teacher in 2024. You start to weigh the balance, the proposition of understanding what's healthy and what's not healthy. I feel like you've been holding and hiding this, the feeling deep within inside of your heart, your love, the embodiment of you as a human being. And now it's to a point where you just let that nourishment out with your mother or father. You let it out and you let it be shown. And you don't let any toxicity get to you. Do you understand? And you're going to portray a beautiful strength to people younger than you or children. Good for you. And it looks really healthy. That's balance. That's you learning how to say, I've went through the lessons. But at the same time, I've went through the lessons. I'm still willing to be taught. You're on a level of balance that's so beautiful. The only person that can knock you off of where you're heading is you, by your counterproductive thoughts. Remember that. And don't have them. Love you. I like some of these readings a lot. Some of you guys, it's fucking impressing the fuck out of me, because I didn't see these. Some of them I can see so far ahead, but I can't see it all because I don't want to. And also, it'll give me a fucking migraine. Let's go. Whew, that one was touching though, because it's like, there's a couple of you that have been holding shit down deep inside. I don't know. I got to watch Leo again. Some of you have been holding it deep down inside, and maybe Taurus, I got to watch again too. I don't know. It's my moon and rising, but some of you have been holding a reality that's supposed to come true. And some of you, the reality is it's going to burst through, whether you try to anticipate it, you believe in it, it's just going to happen. And you have no choice but to ride the wave. And it's up to you with how you handle it, or if you allow it in. I don't know. This is where I'm going with it. And it's starting to make me like, holy fuck. It makes me wonder where these readings are going to go as I continue to read this year. Here we go. Let's go to Capricorn. Candy corn. Let's see what we get for you. Oh, mama. Let's see what we get. I'm almost out of my juice. Shit. I'm not getting any sleep after this. Maybe an hour. I'm lucky, not even. All right. What you don't see coming, Capricorn. I see a gray hair that's driving me nuts in my hair. It looks like, no, that was a gray hair. It's a piece of ash, cigarette ash. I do have gray hair in that area, though. And I'm like, it's sticking out. Here we go. Capricorn. What you don't see coming. This isn't the reading I was going to give you guys. It was going to be whatever comes out that I made the thumbnail like a month ago. I think I might have said this in the beginning. I can't remember. But I didn't end up doing that. I was like, no, I've been wanting to do this reading for like 2 weeks. I came up with the title. I was like, this is going to make sense because of the way I offer readings to people. Here we go. Truth and clarity. Why do I get you're looking for honest, you're looking for honest, receptive behavior, but I also get you're on the move, or you're gonna be on the move. What the fuck? Here we go. Could be traveling. Something about travel keeps coming up in your energy. Whether you travel or somebody wants to travel towards you. I see like travel or committed energy wanting to come towards you. Somebody wants to commit towards you. Or they think about you. There's something about they can't get you off their mind. What the fuck? Somebody can't get you off their fucking, I'm over this. They can't stop thinking about, I can't stop thinking about you, baby. They can't. It's like they feel like they know that you're a lost cause and you're behind them, but they want the excitement, or they want to be around you, or they want to see if you would entertain them, or how things would transpire with you. What the fuck? Somebody wants to move towards you. They're very goal-oriented, or they work really hard, but they're thinking like, this person needs to move their ass towards me and hurry up, or I'm moving towards them. Could be an air or fire sign, by the way. Lovers reverse, Gemini. Could be a Gemini. There could be somebody that feels like they locked you out before they were ready to lock you out, or they feel like they missed the boat with you. This tells me they feel like they missed the boat with you, or a broken opportunity. They even may feel foolish, or like they made the wrong, they chose the wrong direction. They feel they may also feel like nobody's really paying attention to them or giving them balance when it comes to love, or reciprocating how they feel emotionally. I'm getting your crosswatches energy fucking completely, not really yours. We'll ask about you in a little while. But somebody that you've dealt with wants to open that gesture, or is waiting to see if you do it. They probably have children. Death card reversed. Fucking Queen of Swords. They want communication, and it could definitely be a fucking air, water, or fire sign. Big time. Somebody wants communication, or wants to mend a situation with the wheel reversed, the Page of Cups reversed, Death reversed, and the Queen of Swords. They want to speak. They want you to speak to them. They're looking for a brand new. Somebody wants to reestablish the connection, whether it's you or them. So either you think about this, or they think about this. At the end of the day, what's going on? Neither one of you. It's a circle. It's a fucking circle, kind of a circus. It's like a fucking wet dream, like somebody just cummed in their pants, kind of energy. Let me tell you. So somebody either gets wet, or thinks about you, or wants you to get them turned on, but it's like a means to an ending. So in other words, it would have the sexual pleasure would be there, but the committal energy would fucking die. When I say it would die, it would start and it would stop. It would start and it would stop. It would start and it would stop. Or you would feel like they're unavailable or hard to reach. And what's weird is I actually understand that part. It isn't you that becomes hard to reach. You aren't letting them reach you. What the fuck? Fuck it. Somebody would feel in sorrow. I hate to say it. And I don't feel like you're focused on the distress of that. I feel like you're more... you're looking for accountability, but you're also wondering if there is anybody out there that's worth your while. It doesn't feel like it's your structure. Your structure feels like money and health motivated. And I also feel like you're looking to buy something expensive, but you haven't made it's like you're planning to manifest this. You just haven't made the move, whether it's a car or home or whatever the fuck it is. You haven't done it yet, but you want it. Look at, this is you saving your money. This is you knowing what the fuck you want. I do get that when it comes to relationships, you're not wanting to be like this and you've already made up your mind. You may have felt that way by an air sign, water sign, fire sign. It feels like air, water, fire, definitely. I'm going to tell you also, it's an air sign. It's most likely a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Boom. Look at this. Boom. 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 One more for you. Boom. Could be a water sign, or it's you just being aware to what happened. Feels more like you're aware. It also feels like if they come around, you may speak to them, but you won't really want to trust or build with it. I just get like you'll feel like it's built on deception or lies. It almost feels like it's fake. It feels like it's fake. So for you, you might understand it for what it is and say, you know what, I'll fuck them. I'll fuck the hell out of them and I'll leave them and I'll hurt them and I'll let them soak in their own bullshit. It's kind of what you would do. Look at this. I don't have to pull another card. This is you playing with their emotions, or you knowing you have the power to do so if you wanted to. That's not healthy energy. So just be careful of how you allow people in, or if they try to do that to you. They may have, I get the energy. They already did this to you. They already fucked with your emotions. So if they can fuck with, all right. So if they've already played with your emotions, Capricorn, what's going to happen this time is they want to string you along, fuck you, and leave you. So now you can see how the fuck it feels on a worse outcome. Cross watcher. So they're going to hurt you. They're not going to care they ain't going to give 2 fucking cents about how they made you feel, because they're going to go back to what you did to them. And they're going to put you behind them faster than you can spin your fucking head, cross watcher. Whoo. Do you look like you're going to fucking be successful? Does that look like a successful relationship? Yes or no? You tell me. Is that a fucking yes or no card? Does this look fucking happy? That looks fucking unfucking happy. You wanted this. They wanted this. Does that person look motherfucking happy, or do they look like they let go of being stuck on a situation that moved the fuck away from them, or knew it wasn't fucking happening and focused on their motherfucking selves and the changes they can bring to themselves and the new beginnings they can motherfucking have to create balance, bitch? And I feel like Capricorn's aware. I feel like you're more than fucking aware of it. That's your reading. I feel like you know what the fuck you'll do. So in other words, yeah, I'll fuck you, but you'll just be fucking another notch into the belt. That's all I give a fuck. And then when I don't start talking to you, or I decide, I haven't had sex in a while, or I'll be in that area, I'll fuck you again, and then that'll be it. Opportunity to be shut. Because I don't want your responsibility. I don't want your entanglement. I don't want to deal with you because of what you did to me in the beginning. Capricorn's very, very, you're kind of like this. You're being a naughty bitch. Whether you're a man or a woman, you're being a naughty motherfucker. You're kind of glowing that devil energy. You're extruding like fuck off, fuck you, and yeah, Now if you're the Capricorn that likes a chase, you'll do it like 2 or 3 times and then you'll end it. If you're the kind that just doesn't know what they want, you'll focus on your priorities, cut them free, and realize they got what they deserved. Ugh, fuck you in that story. Sorry if that's you. I didn't like it. We're moving on. Fuck that shit. I hope that ain't you. And if it is you, get some fucking help or fucking meditate. Do something with your bitch ass, because that's horrible. Here we go. Jesus Christ. That's the one fucking reading I hate. I don't like it. I don't want to fucking. That reading sucked. I'm sorry. That reading is just garbage. That person's garbage. I don't like people that are that trashy. I don't mind if you have a trashy nature or you're funny and trashy, but when you're extremely trashy to where it's belligerently disgusting or just intolerable, fuck that nature. I'm over that. Aquarius. You may find love this year, Aquarius. You're getting a totally different story real quick. Either love wants to come towards you, or you may move towards love. I feel like you're not focused on it either. I don't feel like it's like your main focus or your main thought process right now. I feel like building structure, values, security. I feel like you're saving. I feel like you're doing a lot of saving. These 3 wanted to come out. I'm going to give them to you. They were dying to come out. Let's see what you got. You may get communication So you may get communication from past people, or people may want to gravitate towards you because they feel like you're on the right path or you're being very successful. Something about the communication that comes towards you, people may want to come towards you or nip at you because of your success. Something about the labor, the hard work, that etiquette, the passion, the result, the outcome. They're coming towards you for that. And that's what they see as fit or deeming for them. They ain't worried about you. They're worried about them. That's somebody who's worried about them and seeing your worth. They'll lie to you. They emotionally won't be supportive. You'll shut it down. You'll communicate with them for a little bit while, and then you'll cut it. I'm over it. So it tells me you would be open to listening or talking to them, but emotionally, I don't feel like you would trust them, or you would feel like they're lying to you, or you'd feel like they're exposing themselves before you let it get anywhere. Why I say that is because when they start to communicate and they start to give you these bright ideas or align something with you, you end up cutting free of the situation and getting the fuck away, saying, no, this isn't for me. I don't trust this. So it's almost like you're intuitively and intellectually trusting your intuition, and you're right. Good for you. I like that. That's smart. You're like, nope, this is over before it begun. Death card reversed. I feel like you're like, nope, this is a dead dog before it hits home. I'm not, you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. You're like, no, I ain't scratching nobody's back. And you're not coming towards me the wrong way. And I see through your bullshit. And anytime that you've probably tried to tell yourself you were wrong in the past, this time you're right. The World, the Two of Cups. You may have some struggles in relationships, or feel as if your relationship or your bond gets a little insignificant this year. So if you're in relations, you may feel like there's a little bit of instability or balance that needs to be worked on. You may feel like you guys have grown apart, or like you're not investing enough in each other. I'm over it. It could be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I just heard Sagittarius, a Sagittarius, and there's Sagittarius energy. Could be a Sagittarius, motherfucker. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. So something about you having like the power to invest in this person, and the person having the power to invest in you. But the problem is it's going to the fucking wayside. It's falling under the wayside. It's falling under the belt. Or they're feeling like they're just feeling a lack of committal energy or forward growth and expansion. You may need to plan a trip or do something fun if you're in a relationship, or if you become in one this year, especially if it becomes stagnant. Don't let things fall out of balance. Balance them out. This is what you need to focus on. And don't let anything of your mind get in the way of how you feel. I feel like you need to be very prominent, very productive, and I also feel like you will be that, but I feel like you need to trust with a little more confidence and let go of anything that feels irrational. Make the rational decision and then weigh the pros and cons of it. And then after you do it, drop it, let it go, and be confident. And if you're wrong, keep doing it until you become right. Make this decision, Aquarius. This is for you. Something about you doing this, it helps you. It fucking makes you more attractive. It makes you more attainable towards your goals, towards your mindset. It just brings you, if you were like, my head's way above water, shit's at my nipples. Now the water's at your waistline or below it. When I say at your waistline or below it, like you're way ahead. Like you're adapting or creating a success almost significantly, financially, spiritually, and in love, or for the love of what your surroundings have to offer around you, that becomes unique to your definitive power of yourself. What the fuck? I don't know. It's just what I feel on you. Knight of Wands. Right now, things may feel a little, you get like this, they feel up and down or rocky at home. So if you're in a relationship, or if you've been alone for a while, you're probably sick of it. This is what it's telling me. You're probably fucking sick of it. You're ready to see things change. And it could be with a friggin' Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Or it could definitely be with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Whatever it is, put the work in. I'm going to tell you to put the work in. Let's see what this card is that I can't see with you. It's showing stagnant energy in a love situation. So there could have been stagnancy, or you could have felt alone on your own, trying to figure things out for yourself for a long time. So some of you are very single, and you've been trying to figure out the situation for yourself. Others of you have been committed, but you haven't been putting the work towards the commitment, whatever that's about. And somebody doesn't want something to come to expose to being an ending or end at all. Others of you, they may feel like somebody feels like you just don't have the excitement, or the time for them. So there's some kind of time management problem. You may feel like you don't have time management for love, or somebody feels that way towards you. This is what I'm getting for you. The judgment isn't looking good unless you try to get balance of it and be the boss or take the reins of the situation. Be the strength. Like I told you already, become the Leo. Something about you need to become the Leo and not be stuck on a situation that emotionally shouldn't be available or should never even be a part of something you've dealt with. It should always be behind you, and it should be a battle you didn't have to lose or feel sacrificed to. Something of the past. Something of the past could be hurting them, or they could feel like they're becoming part of your past, or you guys could be feeling like, is this behind me? Get by that. If you're willing to put in the work, that's up to you. Because right now, I feel like you're working more on yourself than anything. That's the single person. You're definitely working on yourself. I feel like you want to learn or move towards goal-oriented progress, but also love. I get this love energy that you're trying to manifest, and that's you. That's what I got for you. I don't know what's going on with you, Aquarius, but it feels like you know what you want, whether you're single or whether you're together. You're just trying to get it all lined up, and you know that it needs to happen. It needs to happen, so it needs to be fixed this year, or it needs to be created this year. It's one of the two. There's no in between. There's no separation from that. You could also be missing somebody. This is a woman out there. You could be missing a kid that went away to school or some shit like that. Whatever. Here we go. Pisces. I saw somebody at a distance. Here we go. Pisces. Yeah. What you don't see coming. What do you got for Pisces? Show me what they don't see coming. 2024. Oh, you ain't gonna like hearing that shit. Death and rebirth, patience, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. Are you needing to be kind of patient or timid? What's going on? What the fuck is going on with you? You keep showing that card upright to every fucking time. The patience could be getting to you. Things could be burning your patience. I feel like your patience is getting weighed on, and you're sick of that shit. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. All right, here we go. Pisces. But I feel like your patience is grown thin, whatever the fuck that's about. Could be with how you may not feel settled or happy in love. I feel like that's your motive is two things. You're not happy where you live, and you're not happy in love. I'm not happy where the fuck I am, and I'm not happy in love. And do I fucking belong where I am? Am I gonna find love here? Should I move the fuck on? You're not all over the place, but you're knowing that maybe I should live somewhere else. Maybe I should try new. But you're not putting that much effort into that because you're focusing on love more than you're putting the effort into move. Whatever the fuck that's about. Here we go. It could be saving too, or needing to save your money. Balance, Eight of Swords, the Emperor. You also may feel like there's an energy around you that you thought you could trust, and now you feel like you can't fucking trust them, or you're gonna find out a rude fucking awakening. I hate to tell you this. It could be a fire, earth, water, air sign, whatever the fuck sign it is. There's somebody you're not gonna let fucking travel with you. I feel like somebody's been trying to throw you off balance, or you've been wondering if you should believe in a situation or a certain someone, and you're like, I don't fucking know if I'm making the right judgment call. I don't know if I'm doing the right fucking thing. I need to work on what's going to make me grounded, humble, and happy. What did I fucking tell you? Happy in love. I'm an old man. I'm an old fucking soul, bitch. Let me tell you. Let me fucking spit it to you like this. Pisces, do you see that shit? That you becoming grounded. That you finding where you want where you want your soul to be, where you want your roots to be, where you want your love to come from. And I feel like you're starting to love yourself. You're starting to let go of the feeling of defeat. Deflection. You're letting it go. Deflection is not going to defeat you in 2024. You're going to become more passionate. You may become extremely creative as well, and learn as much as possible. The Hanged Man is you being a little indecisive, though, is what I'm getting. You're going to be a little indecisive on opening up emotionally towards the investment that you think about. So you're going to have a fantasy about what you want to do before you create the steps to doing it. I do feel like you fucking get there and you do it. I feel like that's your yes. The Hermit reversed, I feel like that's your yes. You just got to commit to not lying, to not being happy where you sit, and trust the fucking process while you do it. If you do that, you communicate what you want to the universe, to God, to whoever you believe in, it's going to open up a flow of happiness, emotional contentment. It's going to take a while.
It's not going to live stream right away. It ain't going to be like, oh, kumbaya, I fucking moved and Tom, Dick, and Harry wants to fuck me up my ass. It ain't going to happen like that, but it's going to happen. And sorry for how blunt I was about it. That was pretty gross. But still, the Strength card and worry. Let go of the worry, the fear. All right. And trust in the process that you deserve what you feel you want. I feel like you need to trust yourself more. And I feel like you're the one zodiac sign I can sit here and look at and should trust themselves more than almost any fucking zodiac. You are like that person that's intuitively, spiritual as fuck, or you're supposed to be. Open yourself up to that. Don't become vulnerable. Don't become closed off to what's going to make you happy, and don't be afraid to take action. This is the message I have for you. The emotions you've been feeling or dwelling on, they're not made for you. Or the things that have been hurting you since a long time, whether it was the relationship that went bad with the child, or that was shit that hurt you from childhood, or whether it was harsh communication or just being blocked by somebody who acted one way, treated you a fucking another, make the decision not to let it bother you. Let it have no bearing in your life. Don't let anything distract you or make you feel inferior. I feel like you're going to start building up. You're going to start recognizing, well, why would I hold on to somebody like why would I hold on to something that's deceptive or is untrustworthy or uncandid kind of energy? I feel like you need to focus on the creativity and the passion, the excitement that's yet to come. The only way you're going to do that is leave everything behind you. And I feel like this is what you figure out in 2024. I feel like I'm giving you a specific reading about you're leaving shit behind in 2024. You're not going to be upset anymore. You're not going to become the dilemma or the problems of other people, and you're aware of that. You've been aware of that probably for 6 to 8 months. Why 6 to 8 months? What's the balance all about? You're so ready for the right commitment, the right person, the right environment. You're ready for it. And you know you're ready for it. You've been wanting this for so long, almost a year, maybe longer. Some of you it's longer than a year. Some of you it's like 6. I don't know why I see 1, 6, and 4, but whatever. 3, 2, 3 months, 9 months. It's you try not to dwell on it or think about it. You don't want to emotionally or mentally be stuck in this position, it tells me. You don't care for that. You know better. You're like, no, I can't do that. I just got to move on. I got to go through the doors or I got to leave. I got to go into the unknown kind of energy. And the only thing slowing you down is action. I have to tell you, the Page of Swords made me feel action, like Action Jackson. Like that's the only thing holding you back. Or maybe figuring out a situation with family that could, I'm over it. You could be a mom and it's hard to move forward and feel like you're gonna move without a problem. And this doesn't feel like I'm gonna move to friggin' Gerald's house down the street. No, this feels like I'm gonna dip and dodge. Like I want to move state. Shit. The sun, you just don't seem happy where you are, and you seem like you don't. I feel like you feel unattached emotionally. Temperance, it's weighed your patience, and you're gonna learn what's gonna make you happy. You're gonna learn, and you're gonna go for the investment and the change. I feel like you're gonna learn, and you're gonna go for the investment and change. I do feel like something about it will take time. That card makes me feel like it will take time, or there could be a little bit of up and down health situations, or nasty energy that tries to, put its 2 cents in before you get out, before you run away from the dilemmas. I feel like you're gonna get away from these dilemmas. I feel like every time you've tried to play with these dilemmas, you were aware that it was a bad cookie. Here's your card. You were aware. I think you were aware that it was time to see the world, seek the world, move the fuck on. And I feel like you don't want to feel like this anymore. You've let this happen for too long, and you have excitement and experience and awareness and intuition, like I told you, to know better. You fucking know better, and you're going to manifest it in 2024. This is what I have for you. You may have to cut out the unhealthy communications that you've dealt with other people as well. The 8 of Wands is reversed. Some of you, it's a fire sign on Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's an energy that doesn't communicate with you. You don't communicate with it. Or it's not about finding the communication that you feel like is going to make you happy. It's about finding where you need to be that's going to make you happy and bring the happiness towards you, because you aligned yourself where you're supposed to be at the right time. Everything happens for a reason. You all have a great day, a great night. Kumbaya. Hasta la vista. Bye. Sayonara. I'll see you later. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you all. Appreciate it.